taking so long? There we go.
Happy New Year, yo. Why are you in such a rush?
I'm not in a rush. It's just that you say you're pressing the button and it takes like 45 seconds for us to get on the air.
You pressed the button last week. Did it take a second?
No. It was instantaneous because I'm Almighty Tony and I have the power to start the show immediately.
What is this Almighty Tony?
Well, I mean, Wrestle Kingdom is tomorrow, and for all intents and purposes, I will be winning for the third year in a row the pay-per-view pick extravaganza thing. So I figured I deserve the moniker.
I can't really argue that. I don't agree with it, but I can't argue it.
Sometimes
we do have two. We do have another pay-per-view after Wrestle Kingdom.
Is it an Impact pay-per-view?
Sure is.
It is.
Yeah, fucking fantasticals. I'll predict right now. I will get the X Division title match wrong because there'll be 45 people in it, and every other match I will get correct. So there you go.
It's the X Division title match is a one-on-one encounter.
Shut your mouth. Okay. You got to be bullshitting me.
No bullshit here, my friend.
That's one thing I'm looking forward to in 2023. If I had one resolution I would make, it would be to fucking watch less multi-man matches. Can we go back to one-on-ones for a change? Can we not have 5 people in the main event of a WrestleMania? Can we not have 30 people in the Royal Rumble? Can we just have 2 people for Christ's sake?
You're gonna love the watch along I'm gonna do after we record this.
Oh boy, I can only wait. Are you finally doing the watch along to Rumble 92?
No, I'm doing. I'm gonna do a SmackDown episode from January 29th, 2004, when they did a 15-man Royal Rumble match. There you go.
Oh, you know what? I'm okay with that. I'm looking forward to that.
About that.
Yeah, I was with you until you got to the Royal Rumble, Tony. Like, you know what? You're right. I could do without like a 5-way main event at WrestleMania.
It was a joke. People say I complain too much, so I was trying to throw in a little brevity, a little humor. Yeah, you see that? See what you forgot already? And I'm the one getting old.
It's a new year. I forget the past.
You should forget the past. You should. You should be. You will be doomed to live in the past if you live in the past. Wait, I fucked that up. Yep. What's a good play with nothing on it?
I don't know. What are you, a fucking fortune cookie tonight?
I don't know. She was senile and shit. She used to fucking piss herself all the time.
The X Division title match at Hard to Kill is Trey Miguel versus Black Taurus.
Of course it is. Yeah, Black Taurus, the fucking spry 295-pound guy he is.
X Division's not about weight limits. It's about no limits.
There's no limits. Whoop-de-damn-do.
Now, Tony, to wet your palate, though, the tag title match is a 4-way.
Oh, of course it is. Is Moose in it?
It's elimination style.
It is the Motor City Machine Guns versus Rhino and Heath versus the Bullet Club, Chris Bay and Austin, Ace Austin,
Fury.
And the Major Brothers, baby.
Oh, jeez.
Major players, I should say.
You're not excited about that?
My pants are soiled already.
Oh, it's gonna be a great show.
Yeah, because I couldn't hold it in.
Front or back?
Jordan Grace versus Mickey James, career versus championship match.
Whatever.
Jonathan Gresham, Eddie Edwards. What do you mean, whatever?
Whatever.
And Tony, the main event.
What?
Josh Alexander versus Bully Ray.
Oh, fantasticals. Wonderful.
Full Metal Mayhem.
Full Metal Mayhem, exactly. Anything can happen.
Kevin's got a point. Anything can happen.
That's right.
Well, I can guarantee you one thing that's not going to happen is me losing the picks this year as someone's creeping in behind you and I can smell the bathroom from here.
It's just my wife.
My wife.
She's getting ready. We're getting ready for our trip.
Wow.
Today?
We also are working the rest of the week, so take the opportunity while we have the time to get prepared.
Oh, I thought you guys were heading out like 4 days early.
No, you leave the suitcase out now, and then as you walk past it, you can just throw things in it.
You're not supposed to leave your suitcases unattended. Did you not learn anything from the FAA?
No, in the room, man.
The FAA.
The worst thing that happens is a cat jumps in there. We got to kick him out.
Yeah, isn't it the Federal Aviation Administration, the FAA?
But they don't have anything to do with the.
Yeah, they do. They ask you that question. Have you been in possession of your luggage at all times?
Who does?
When you're checking in for your flights.
Never once have I've ever been asked if I've been in possession of my luggage the entire time.
Well, because you're important, Kevin. That's why.
I also don't think the last time I flew, they asked me that.
Because they couldn't fucking wait to get your dumb ass out of the country. That's why.
Yeah!
Shining Wizards Matt's here. Send him right through.
I'm sure Matt wishes that was the case.
I'm also not going to Spain like you every year, which is a little
I
fishy.
haven't gone in like 4 years, dude. They don't.
All
let
right,
me
but
on
I'm sure
vacation
before
anymore.
you were going like every summer, so they kind of figured out like this fucking Nosferatu's up to no good.
And I never get questioned. My wife gets stopped all the time.
No
I
way.
never get questioned. They probably ask her what she's doing with a chud like me traveling internationally, but that's another question for another
Did we
day.
talk about this? Did your wife ever file an identity theft police report ever?
I don't think so. No, I don't think
Because
so.
once you fill out one of those identity theft packets, you're getting picked out of line every single time.
Ooh.
So that's a hint for you people. When you go file a police report for identity theft and they tell you to fill out an identity theft packet, if you travel a lot, don't do it because you'll get pulled out of the lines every single time at the airport. A helpful tip.
So
I
if
gotta wonder
someone's,
though, because Kevin, you said they've also never asked you if you've been in possession of your bags the entire time. So there's a little imbalance here if I could trust that or not.
They're both accurate.
I've always in possession of my bag.
Now, if you do the online check-in, maybe that's one of the questions that maybe they've asked that I just kind of just click and just move on. But never in person when I check my bag did they ever ask me if I've been in possession of it the whole time.
What do you fly in Spirit?
United.
I think that's what I'm flying.
Well,
Nice.
Good luck.
Why? I never had a problem with United.
Never.
Just
not
stay away
once.
from that Southwestern airline.
Well, Eric Fleischer, who works for the airline industry, tells us they ask if you packed your own bag, not possession. I was going off an old George Carlin bit.
Wow, Eric Fleischer.
Yes, Eric Fleischer.
He used to work for WWE.
Of course he does.
Yeah.
Of course he did. Now he works for the Federal Aviation Administration.
That's right.
He's checking
got it.
bags 24/7. Thank you
got
for
it.
your service, Eric.
From the mean streets of West Orange, by the way.
Fuck yeah, dude.
That's right.
Really, just salute somebody?
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. God's work that dude's doing.
Well, we have.
He's making sure your flight's going to be safe this week, my friend.
All right. I appreciate it, Eric. Thank you. We have a jam-packed show for you. We got JAH C joining us in about a half an hour. We're going down the aisle tonight. There's so much wrestling we can talk about. It's Wrestle Kingdom Eve, which is very exciting. I'm going to try and watch Wrestle Kingdom tomorrow night. We just saw Muda have his last match against Nakamura. John Cena was on SmackDown Friday night. AEW train is a-rolling. MLW released Mads Kruger. Colby Carino is a free agent.
Crazy
So
Town
small.
USA.
So much to talk about. And it's all here next on The Shining Wizards. You think I do this every week? The Shining Wizards Wrestling Podcast, episode 618, the first show of the new year.
The following is a presentation of the Shining Wizards Network, broadcasting live in high-definition video and available on all podcasting and streaming platforms. Follow us on social media at Wizards Podcast. Check out our merchandise at merch.shiningwizards.com. Do your Amazon shopping at amazon.shiningwizards.com. And become a Patreon supporter at patreon.com/wizardspodcast. And now, it's time for the Shining Wizards.
Hey everybody, this is Sean Mooney. You may remember me from the event center, but now I like to spend my time with the Shining Wizards.
What's up, fuckers?
From the motherfucking Shining Wizards.
Grab his dick and twist it! Dummy, yeah.
No. Fuck no.
You cocksucker!
Well,
Shining Wizards rule the world.
You are tuned in live to episode 618 of the Shining Wizards Wrestling Podcast, coming to you live on all forms of social media, the Facebook, the Twitters, the Twitches, and the YouTubes, and going with you wherever you go with each and every podcasting platform and streaming service. And it's 2023. Let's get right into some wrestling talk.
And talk about the wrestling.
Tony.
Matt.
KJG.
And of course, as always, joining us on the ones and twos, making sure the ship sails smoothly, handsome Kevin Rogue.
Kevin Rogue.
That's right.
Fellas, new year, new wizards. What's going on?
Who's that creepy robot voice that opened the show?
You don't like it? I thought it was kind of professionally done.
It threw me for a loop. I just was like, "There's no way he snuck this by me," but he did.
I like to sneak them in. I don't know why, but my microphone in the middle of that just got super loud. I hope it's just on my end and not your guys' end too.
Nope, sound good to me.
All right, cool. That's my good friend Vince from Inconclusive Breakdown. Said, hey, you need somebody to do some voice work? I said, sure. And there we go. We got a brand new open.
Wow, look at you.
I got some new music to
today?
put behind it. Huh?
Did you have to work today?
No, I did not work.
Good for you.
There you go. Look, we got a lot of people joining. Justin Anderson saying Vince did good work. Judge Crandall saying I think it's lovely. There you go. Only Kratzo's complaining. The F is that, and where's Tony's opening? Well, there you go. Sorry.
Well, if you follow the Kratzo on the Twitter machine, he's been falling asleep to old episodes of the Shining Wizards Wrestling podcast. I think he went all the way back to like 319 last night.
Wow.
Oh, good God.
What was that? What was 319, Matt? Do you know off the top of your head?
Here on Twitter. Yeah, give me 1 second to look it up.
Hold on, do I follow Manny Kratzo? I think I do.
Oh.
How'd the New Year's treat you, fellers?
Fine. I mean, my kid had the shits for the week, so big surprise.
Bro, your kid is like 15 years old. Why are you monitoring his bowel movement?
He had a stomach virus. He had to go to the doctor and everything.
Your kid
so.
gets sick all the fucking time.
No, he doesn't. What are you
He does.
talking
Every
about?
time we talk to him, he's homesick. He's got a bellyache. Take him out back. Make him eat some dirt. Dirt don't hurt. Grow that immune system, son.
That's right.
What's going to happen when he goes to college and he has a tummy ache? Is he going to get to come home? No, he's probably going to shit all over his dorm room with his poor roommate.
I hope he does. It'll
All
be
right,
a life lesson. It'll be a life lesson for both of them.
Kratzo went back to 376, which was. Let's see. Slow internet. It was Page here. It's like, hi, Page here.
Page here.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, he put Page here and then in parentheses, oink, oink.
Yeah, that was dumb. That wasn't us. There was a meme going around with that. So that we didn't
Dog
do
fighting Shinsuke Nakamura and the explanation of the ESPN Nike magazine to Tony.
Which I have no idea what that means.
What is a Nike magazine?
I want to. Do you know how ESPN does the body magazine?
Is that with Matt? Was that with Matt Harvey? Matt, possibly?
Yeah,
Did
Matt
he do
Harvey
that?
did it 1 year, but I think Charlotte may have done it.
Yes.
And we had to explain to Tony what was going on.
Now I
Charlotte
need to
did
go
it?
back and listen to this. God.
And then he also did a episode 519, which is not that long ago, but long enough, I guess.
Well, it's like 2 years ago, thereabouts.
That was when CW Anderson was on, and we talked about Hulk Hogan's theme music. That's right. I don't know what that conversation could have been about, but
That was probably when we were deciding which was the better theme, Real American or American Made, maybe?
that couldn't have been
Yes.
a long conversation.
It was, because then someone brought in Eye of the Tiger.
Well, you had to mention Eye of the Tiger. You had to mention Voodoo Child,
Oh, good call. The Voodoo Child.
the NWO theme. Hogan's had a few over the years.
So from episode 519 to 618,
99 episodes ago.
what do you think? How do you guys feel about that? Still,
How do I feel about the Hulkster brother?
yeah, no, not up to him. The music. What's the best one? All these episodes later.
Oh, gosh.
I think for me, it's always going to be Real American. For me.
Donk.
Yeah, I would think so. I think
Yeah.
that's what we grew up on.
Yep, I'm with you. Rogue
I think it's close.
between
That and the his WCW theme.
the American Made.
Yeah.
American Made's a great theme.
There
It's
was
fantastic.
Jimmy Hart wrote that, yeah?
Yeah,
course.
probably.
Yeah. Because he was at the King of the Ring, his Hulkster's last match there before he departed. In the promo, Jimmy Hart said the opening lines to that song in the promo. It was pretty funny. Connecting the dots.
He's American Made. Born and raised in the U.S. of A.
How's your boy's little tummy ache?
He
You
shit
feeling
himself-
better?
He
Smooth transition.
Yeah, he fucking exploded all over the place earlier today. It's a shame I didn't take a picture. I would have sent it to you.
Like father, like son.
Yes, spit it out.
Like
Like
father
father
with your underoos at the breakfast table, you fucking sick freak.
on Christmas Day. Tony shit on Christmas Day. On Christmas Day.
I don't think I've shit my pants all year. Like
It's been one day.
That's exactly what I was thinking. I was like, wait a second. New record?
No, wait. No, you shit your pants 6 feet from the toilet last
was that
year.
this year? Or was that last year?
It was 2022. It wasn't.
Are you sure about that?
Almost positive. Has to be.
It's,
It would have been. Listen, it would have been a long time to be milking that story, though. I feel like you told that quite recently.
It all fucking blends together, man.
That's what I
don't
mean,
know.
bro. Like he's listening to fucking episode 304. Like, what the fuck happened in 304? I don't know.
All right, but I don't. You make it sound like again. This is
Do
old
again?
hat, but you make it sound like I shit my pants more than you. But you shit your pants way more often than me.
Yeah, but your stories are more interesting. Like you're duck walking through a parking lot trying to get away from the fucking pizza truck. Me, I'm just sitting at my fucking table at Christmas.
That's even more concerning, though. I'm concerned for your well-being.
Yeah, but if I'm in, but like I'm at home. Like if I shit my pants at the table, I'm a short 8 or 10 feet from the bathroom.
But Tony, you shouldn't be
Tony,
shitting.
your situation is
You're
100%.
walking through like a Lollapalooza or something, trying to get away from the pizza truck.
Tony, your situation is 100% worse.
I'm
100%
older.
worse
I'm
than
100% older.
You're not that much older, dude. Come on.
Well, you know it is.
What are you, like 6 years older than me?
Close 7.
When are
maybe.
you going to be 50?
Oh God, let's not even go there yet. Whew.
All right,
Oh,
so it's
man.
not as close as I thought it was. Slamming doors around me scared the shit out of me.
She's pissed off, bro. You shit your pants too much.
I don't shit my pants enough.
She's thinking about these.
Shit my pants enough.
Garifo, how was your New Year's Eve?
Uneventful, boring.
Nice.
Went to the the watering hole, and that was it. So
Did you watch
I
the
don't really
ball
do-
drop?
I don't even think I saw that. No, I didn't watch it. I didn't even notice it if it did. So
Did you
nah.
did you at least count down for the new year or
Who?
Nope.
Kevin? No. Wow.
Nope.
Did you
Nope.
did you
I
count down?
have no life.
Did you count down in your living room, Tony? You and
My
your
wife
and
always
your
makes me watch that shit. Of course we did.
fucking shit pants kid.
Of course we did. And then at 12 o'clock and 2 seconds, I put on the Honeymooners.
Oh, you went honeymooners.
Love the fucking Honeymooners, dude.
Interesting. What about Handsome Kevin? You're an hour behind us, so I texted you Happy New Year's from the future.
Yeah, didn't matter. I was already asleep. Went out to dinner with my best friend and his wife and my wife, and had a real nice dinner. Got home about 9:45. Went up to bed. Time to sleep.
That's even crazier because you fell asleep in 2022 and you woke up and it was a new year.
I know. I felt like Doc Brown.
Right? At least you didn't feel like Marty McFly.
1.21 gigawatts.
Fucking shaking like a leaf.
How
Cool.
was your New Year's, Matt?
Very quiet. I talked to you guys. I
Wow.
watched the Teddy Hart documentary.
Oh, fucking fantasticals.
And then I played a couple games of Madden, and then I made dinner for my wife. And then
A
after
lot
we ate
of
dinner,
my wives so far this
yeah.
episode.
And then after we ate dinner, we watched the Twilight Zone.
Oh,
'Cause that Twilight Zone marathon is on every New Year's Eve.
the originals.
Yes.
Yes.
Then they were doing something weird where they were mixed in the new episodes, but we didn't see any of the new episodes.
Have you ever seen the episodes from like the 80s?
No.
Horrible. Yeah.
The only thing I remember watching that was spooky from the 80s was Tales from the Crypt.
Never
What
watched.
about
Wow, really? You guys, Matt, you
HBO
saw Tales
vehicle.
from the Crypt. Yeah.
Oh, yes, with the Crypt Keeper.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude.
only time I could watch that because we didn't have HBO, so I'd have to like every time I went to my neighbor's house like for like a slumber party, we would watch it there because he had HBO and he had one of the
You
scrambler
would-
boxes.
Then you would hope that real sex was on afterwards.
You would hope. Something.
Please, real sex tonight.
You would hope.
Say it. This. Jesus.
I would. You see, you don't even struggle on the hard word.
This show is a gastroenterologist's
Enterologist.
wet dream.
That's right. Any gastroenterologist in the room?
Asian Joe. in the house.
Yeah.
Didn't even realize my mic was muted.
Were you talking to yourself for like 30 seconds? Like I just was mesmerized watching your screen. And I don't want to interrupt Matt and Kevin because we were talking about gastrointestinologists or whatever. And fucking he's just talking away. I'm like, who the fuck is he talking to?
Fuck, I've been beating off this goddamn cold, and I'm on a shitload. So I'm like, all right, well, I guess I'm muted. Didn't even fucking realize it.
You beating that cold off with both hands?
I'm trying, man.
So Matt, you watched the Teddy Hart documentary. What did you actually think about it?
What did I think? I think
And
Teddy
do you
Hart's
think do you think he did it?
No, I don't think he killed her. I think he put her in a position
Yeah.
where she had to fight or flight, and she just couldn't do it. It wasn't like he just left her in a fucking terrible place and in a terrible position where she was not going to survive.
Yeah,
I think he's a fucking dirtbag. I can't believe I held his cat. I'm glad I put a fucking sticker on his Maserati. And I hope he gets his. The fucking piece of shit.
Did they ever find this woman?
No, she gone.
Shit, what was her name again?
Samantha Fiddler.
Fuck. That's
bad mamma jammas.
It's weird though, because like the WWE logo is at the end of every episode. It's just like, and they got the fucking Kid Toucher, fucking Chasing Reigns is on it, and his fucking Team Vision Dojo. It's real weird. It's fucking very suspect characters. It's a very interesting documentary.
Chasen is on a registry somewhere, isn't he?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. That kind
Somewhere
of
in Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was it. And then I watched me. So I decided I got FOMO because my little British friend decided at the last minute to book a flight to Japan to go to Wrestle Kingdom and the Pro Wrestling Noah show. And I was like, I saw the pictures and I was up late on New Year's Eve. And between him and Bullet Club Rob, I was like, I got to see this Pro Wrestling Noah show. So I signed up for the streaming service and I finished the show today.
Yeah. What streaming service are they on?
It's called Wrestle Universe.
Wrestle Universe. Okay.
Of course
I do want to see it. I do want to watch that match.
It is 900 yen, which is the equivalent to $6.47. Seriously.
Less than $7 to watch a Pro Wrestling Noah show, and one of the biggest matches in the history of wrestling.
Yeah, with English commentary.
Anyone we know do the commentary or no?
No, it's they've been doing it for a while. Some Scottish dude. They do a good job. My only complaint about it is that they constantly have to say Nippon Budokan. Like they literally say it like during every because that's where it is. It's at the Nippon Budokan Hall. But during every match, like 4 or 5 times, like, can he kick out at the Nippon Budokan? And I'm like, why? Why are we still saying? Why is this a thing?
Was that your Scottish accent?
How was it?
It didn't work. It almost sounded British.
I mean,
can
I
he
said
kick out at the Nippon Budokan?
I mean, I didn't know I was gonna do a impersonation tonight. Otherwise, I would have practiced.
Would have worked on a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. It was good though. Past guest of the show, Ninja Mac was on the show. Timothy Thatcher and Jack Morris had a great match, and fucking Jake Lee showed up. He's no longer with All Japan, so he's gonna be in Noah. And Hiroshi Hase wrestled, and he's like fucking 60 years old, and he's a governor. And he came in fucking firing on all cylinders. It was a really, really good show.
So Matt, what would you equate Pro Wrestling Noah in like 2023 now, I guess, to like the US? Like, is that like AEW over there? Is to the New Japan's WWE? Is it like Impact? Is it like?
Yeah, I guess so. I guess that's the best example of it is like New Japan is WWE, and then I guess Noah is AEW or Noah's Impact. Oh, they've been around since the split at the beginning of the 2000s.
Right, but it just seems like to me that there's been my bad. That there's like kind of like a resurgence now. Like, I guess maybe because of the Muda stuff. I don't know. I don't know if they've been around forever, but I just wasn't sure if they've got even more momentum lately or not. If I'm just making that up based on the Muda stuff.
I don't know. I feel like they jumped on the pro wrestling streaming thing with the English commentary, which is huge because I'm not entirely sure if All Japan has. I know they have a streaming service, but I don't know if they have English commentary.
Forgot about All Japan. Maybe All Japan's the AEW.
No, because they really fell off.
They fell off?
I mean, you don't hear a lot about All Japan. They do the Champions Carnival, and then like that's it. Like Jake Lee was there. They had that champion who died in the motorcycle accident a couple years ago, who was supposed to be like huge. I think Jun Akiyami still wrestles there, but I'm not sure who's in All Japan. I know Joe Doring was there, right?
He was, yeah.
Who's the All Japan? It was good. I did the same thing last year when it was the new year. I got the Wrestling Universe, and I was like, I'm going to try and watch more of this. And I think I couldn't even get through one show because it was like fucking 6 hours long, and there was a lot of guys that I didn't know, so that was hard for me.
Would this be worth the $6.47 to buy?
Yes. The Muda Shinsuke Nakamura match was fucking awesome. It was awesome, and I tweeted it out today. Like Shinsuke just hits differently in Japan. Like it's his entrance was sick. The presentation, the way they present him, he's not just like this goofy little guy. He hit him with a come on.
Did he use his WWE music?
He did. He had the guy with the violin come out and do the whole thing. It was fucking sick.
Nice. I'm excited to watch it. I'm going to watch it.
Yeah, it was really good. And he's just presented differently. He seems important.
Same kind of gear, same like long pants.
Oh, he had like a whole bodysuit on that was like it was black and red.
Okay.
He came out in like a big white like hooded thing so you couldn't see, and then he took it off and the crowd like gasped because it's like Muda's colors. It was good, and the match was good. They all hit their signature moves and a lot of mist and just beautiful storytelling.
Yeah, that's good.
Aren't the grander entrances kind of just a Japanese staple either way though? So like comparison wise, like you say, he's presented in such a grander fashion, but generally aren't the Japanese entrances just much grander? I mean, show to show.
It depends.
Okay. I don't follow a lot of Japanese wrestling, so
yeah, they don't do it. They don't do it for everybody.
Okay.
Kenny will probably get a huge one tomorrow night. But like Finn was huge with that. That was his MO when he was Prince Devitt there. Like his entrances at Wrestle Kingdom were fucking bonkers, and he was like the only guy that got him. Wrestle Kingdom, they'll probably pulled a couple years ago. Someone played somebody out with a guitar. Maybe it was Jericho. Maybe they tried to do Judas there. But it was special. It was a real special moment.
And WWE does a good job with their entrances with them too, especially with like Finn and with Shinsuke Nakamura. It's just the placement on the card is basically what it is.
Yes.
So it's like this was presented much bigger because it was the moment was so huge. Where Shinsuke still gets great entrances here, it's just in like a lower level mid card type situation.
Right, but then
other
you
than
watch,
in 2018.
like, you see his presentation at this Noah show, and you're like, man, they had, when he won the Royal Rumble, they had something, man. Like, he's a fucking star, and if you just let him be a star, it's the same complaint with Lance Archer. When he goes to Japan and he wrestles in the G1, like, he's presented entirely differently than when, like, okay, like AEW's got a new champion, let's feed him Lance Archer.
Yeah. We're going to have another casino battle royal. Here's Lance Archer, another one of 16 other guys that are in it. But like, I just remember like when Shinsuke won that Rumble, that was so awesome. And then like when he decided who was going to face at WrestleMania, I know it was AJ Styles. I forget who the other champ was at the time. But like when he said it, he was like, AJ Styles. And the crowd went nuts. That match was so awesome. I mean, I don't think that they liked it, but I loved it. And I wish they would do 100% more with Shinsuke. 100%.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's weird because for so long we've wanted WWE to create new stars, and they seem like they get close. You know, what they had Nakamura there, he could have been, and it just, you know, whatever the reasoning, whatever you believe, like Vince didn't see it, or he doesn't believe it, or he's not a body guy. I mean, he's not a body guy, but
Or
I
he
mean,
doesn't speak the language well.
yeah.
That's always been a thing. So,
But it was good. You check it out. I think I'm going to try and watch more of it. You know, there was a tag match. Kenta was there. Kenta and Marufuji were in a tag match against Kojima. So that was fun. It was fun. It was a really good show. I enjoyed it.
good. I'm looking forward to checking it out, man.
I'm just, you know, it feels like a lot to take on a new promotion and learn all these fellas. But I got my Scottish friends to help me. So
there you go. Would you ever consider doing? I know your other podcast is New Japan based, but would you ever consider covering a Noah show? Or have you covered a Noah show?
I'd have to get like well versed.
Okay.
Yeah. I got to do it. Like, that's a lot of homework I'd have to do. I wouldn't be against it. I just would know. I'd be the noob in that situation.
Does Kieran know a lot about Noah?
Kieran does know a fair amount of things. He's pretty well versed in the because he's. I think the WWE stuff and AEW stuff, like over there, it's like 4 a.m. when it's on. So he's definitely not staying up every week to watch that.
Gotcha.
And it's easier. Like, if he didn't go to Japan, I think his Wrestle Kingdom would have started at like 7 a.m. for him, which I much rather would have preferred.
Yeah, that's not bad. It's not bad.
No, it's not bad. I got to work all day tomorrow. Then I got to try and maybe like take a nap. And then I got to wake up and I got to watch this Wrestle Kingdom. It's fucking huge, guys. It's huge.
I'll be watching. Maybe not live, but I'll be watching.
I'm so excited for this Wrestle Kingdom.
So as somebody that doesn't, like I said, I really don't follow New Japan at all. But as somebody who doesn't, how would you sell it to me to get, you know what I mean? Like, to get me to watch it, I guess would be the question.
It's New Japan's WrestleMania.
Okay.
Yeah. It's the only. I mean, I'll watch the other stuff that like Matt like recommends, but I'd make it a point to always watch Wrestle Kingdom. Like it's must see television.
Is it 7 hours?
It'll probably be. You could probably skip the exhibition match during the pre-show and the Rumble, the Rambo, whatever they want to call it. It's a Rumble.
Okay. I love Rumbles.
And the concept with that Rumble is the final four will wrestle for the King of Pro Wrestling Championship the next night.
I like that. Which is now a belt now, right? That's no longer a trophy, right?
You are correct. It is a belt.
Look at me.
So you could probably skip that. So that probably knocks an hour off. And they went back to one night. And I think it's only going to be about, I'd say 4 to 5 hours.
Okay. Doable.
If you split it up, it's doable.
Right. Yeah. Maybe I'll check it out.
And the matches, it's stacked, man. And the idea that Sasha's going to be there is huge. Kenny Omega returning to Japan to wrestle Will Ospreay is huge. The Jay White Okada match has a great history, but they have not done a great job building it, just because Jay doesn't really go to Japan all that often, and it's hard to tell that story with them. Right. We're going to get Zack Sabre Jr., Ren Narita, FTR Bishamon is going to be a lot of fun. Keiji Muto's having his last match in a 6-man tag, so that'll be cool.
Yep.
I don't know if I'm forgetting anything. I can pull the card up.
I mean, that's pretty good. I mean, that's sold. I mean, that pretty much sells it right there. Kenny Omega, Ospreay. And Kate said it in the chat. Kenny Omega versus Will Ospreay and Sasha is just crazy.
Wait,
and
Omega
Sasha...
2-on-1?
Okay. And I read today that and Matt, I read today that Sasha might not be coming alone.
That's what I hear. I hear they might be sending Naomi with her, or she might be going with her.
Great. Could you imagine it? Where's this, in the Tokyo Dome?
Yes.
Yeah.
Bring it to the floor.
The fucking neon and shit.
And don't forget, Carl Anderson will be there. He's defending the Never Openweight Championship, so that's pretty huge.
You mean he's losing the Never Openweight Championship?
Dude,
Never know.
I really don't know. I don't know what the end game is, right? Does he lose that? Look, they've done, and I've talked about it. Me and Kieran have talked about it on the Bread Club, which is available on Fightful Overbooked. If you want to get yourself ready for Wrestle Kingdom 17, there's a great preview up there. It's me, it's Kieran. Kevin Kelly joined us. Francesco Akira joined us. The Lord himself, Gideon Gray, joined us. It's a great preview show, and if you want like a real good deep dive into Wrestle Kingdom 17, check it out.
So Matt, is it tonight at 2 a.m. or is it tomorrow at 2 a.m.?
Tomorrow.
Unless you're Hulk Hogan traveling to Japan, then you can go back in time, and it might be yesterday. You never heard that story? He worked like 4 shows once because he was traveling over the international date line the opposite way. So he actually gained a day so he could wrestle in Japan.
That's awesome.
That's so wild, man.
Hulk Hogan, time traveler.
Time zones are so freaking stupid. Like
when me and Kieran interviewed Francisco Akira, Kieran had to set it up. It was I had to get up at like 7 o'clock in the morning. Kieran was like midday, and Akira was like 10 o'clock at night. It's wild. The fucking time difference blows my mind.
Well, hopefully next year we won't have to deal with like the daylight savings time nonsense, because apparently that's going to be kiboshed. It's going to be straight across the board.
I still got to figure out fucking time zones, man.
Yeah, time zones are stupid.
FTR is going to defend the IWGP titles. You know, that's been an epic failure, them being the IWGP Tag Team Champions, because they've defended it once in Tokyo, and they've never defended it on AEW TV.
Then they're losing gold left and right, man. They might be just down to the ROH Tag Team titles. Oh no, they don't have those either.
They don't have those either.
Yeah, the Briscoes have those.
Dude, that shit in AAA is weird too.
Why?
Well, to have them lose to Dragon Lee and Dralistico, and then Dragon Lee on the mic and be like, "Orale, I'm going to NXT."
It's fucking AAA, dude.
It's still like, dude. I mean, it's not what it used to be, but still.
And they stripped the fucking mixed belts off of fucking Fuckface and his girlfriend Fat Ass.
Sammy
Guevara. Yeah, so like Triple H is like, whatever, fuck it, whatever. Then they strip Kenny Omega of the fucking Mega Championship.
Did you just call Taya a fat ass?
It's not Taya.
Or Tay? Yeah, Ty.
Not Taya. She's another fat ass.
Oh my god,
bro! They got big shit lockers. What are you gonna do? I ain't lying.
You didn't say it like that.
We have to make sure, Kevin. We have to make sure Tony's talking about the right women, because he does have a history
of what?
Of mixing up his ladies.
Go on.
Now you know who Ty Mello is, right? Ty Conte.
Yeah, I know who she is.
Okay, she doesn't. I don't think she. What do you mean when you say
fat ass? She's from Brazil and she's got a big shit locker.
Okay, so you're not calling her a fat ass. You're saying she has a large buttocks.
Well, I mean, fat ass is plain English, but okay.
She has because that's also very direct. That could just mean you're calling somebody fat.
Right. Like you could call me a fat ass.
Yeah.
And it's not like.
I would never call you a fat ass. How dare you?
I'm saying, but like sometimes it's a compliment when you tell a girl she has a fat ass.
Really?
You should try that one on your wife and see if it goes over.
Oh, I tell her she got a fat ass all the time.
God,
I smack her in it too.
It's a weird dynamic, but it's Matt's right. Like calling somebody, like saying somebody has a nice posterior.
I didn't say it was nice. I said she got a fat ass.
Dude, how could you not think she has a nice coolie?
Because she spreads it for Sammy Guevara, so it's disgusting.
Gives a shit who she spreads it for.
So they were stripped of the mixed tag team championships.
To be annoyed about. I think you just do it.
I'm not annoyed. I'm making the point that AAA could give less of a shit about their titles, and you're questioning Dragon Lee. Who gives a shit?
They had no choice. Sammy and Ty just didn't go, and Conan made a big thing about how they demanded too much. And
Conan's not very happy with AEW and all these fucking shenanigans lately either. God bless Conan. Conan looks like he lost some weight too.
Well, he's old.
I think he's like sick too.
Yeah, but is he like dying? Like he looks like he lost like a massive amount of weight.
Do you remember the health issues that he had? Like his entire after WCW run, it was bad, man, for him for a very long time. So the fact that he's still even kicking and doing stuff is a miracle in amongst itself, I think.
I mean,
he
aren't we
he
all
was in some
dying?
bad shape.
No,
See, he
we're
was-
not all dying. Are we all? We're all dying.
As soon as you're born, but he was in a wheelchair for a while, wasn't he?
He was what?
Conan
What
in a
about
wheelchair.
he was in a wheelchair for a while? I thought.
I think
Orale.
so.
Sure was.
See what's up with this health. Conan Health. See what
Conan Health.
See, November. He's got like kidney problems. November 18th. He had heart surgery. He needs a kidney transplant. He got COVID.
And all these people are fucking with his title belts. How dare they? Fucking
He's the one fucking with his title belts.
no, fucking Sammy Guevara and fucking Shitlocker McGee, whatever you want me to call her now.
Her name, God damn it, Tony. Her name is
Delicious
Tay-
Heine Thai Mellow.
All right, that's better. Delicious Heine. That might be
Yeah,
the name
Delicious
of the episode.
Heine. Take
All
2
right.
bites of that apple. Keep both doctors away.
Oh, look, there's a
What?
reason why it's hard to work with another promotion.
They put all these belts on FTR except for the belts that mattered in AEW. So whatever. Whatever.
Look,
They
I'm
had them-
not saying it's right. They should have
No
shown
hair,
up.
don't care. Fuck them.
Who are we fucking?
I don't know. AAA in their belts.
I mean, I guess.
Their belts look like crowns anyway. Could they not update them? I mean, seriously.
They look like the Halloween costume belts that you would get.
Yes, like you would buy them at like
Yeah.
Party City or something.
Yeah, that's what they look like. Their
Like these-
tag team belts do not look like real championships.
Just like terribly oversized, like fake leather straps.
yeah, it's 100%. It's like you go to you go to like Toys R Us and you see like the WWE ones, and then you go to like freaking like Kmart or some shit like that, and those are the AAA belts. Like,
Dollar store.
dollar store, yeah, dollar store titles are the AAA. Like, and how do they think those are good down there?
Oh, they love them. They love them.
Yeah,
I wonder if
City
they
does.
make.
Good
do
job,
they- I wonder if they make replicas of those things down there and how much they cost.
Oh,
That'd be
probably
interesting.
more than the actual belts.
Pro-
no, 900 yen, $6.47. AAA replica belts. Let's see.
Oh God,
900
get-
pesos.
What's the peso to the dollar?
they're like 5 million.
Nah, it's right around 20, like 18 or 19.
What does that mean? I don't know what that means.
So $1 will get you. It's like 18. It's almost 19 pesos. Is a dollar.
So-
One Mexican peso equals 0.051 United States dollars.
So like if something costs like 100 pesos, it's like what?
It costs you $5.13.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. Perfect.
All right, look, I'm finding some bootlegs online. They're like $100, $150.
You want a bootleg triple? Oh, look at this AAA Mega Championship replica belt, $161.
Yeah, championshipbelts.com. It looks like dog
Looks
shit
like
too.
shit.
Yep.
that
That
the one that,
looks worse than like the original Figures Inc. belts from when WCW started putting them out in like the mid 90s or late 90s. It's fucking horrible. This is not even painted. There's no color
What
on
is
it. or
it? What's the
anything.
logo?
You can't see it? I see
Is
it.
it a
on there.
lion?
No, no, it's like the fucking Inca face or some shit with like the sun behind it.
Inca face with the sun behind.
Yeah,
Focus.
like something like that would have fit in on fucking whatchamacallit. What's the show that's gone now that everybody's part of
Lucha
it?
Underground.
Thank you. Long way to get there, but you got me. These mixed belts actually look pretty decent. And
Oh, we got Tony on belt talk.
Get one on. You can get a AAA belt on Etsy for $30. It's a kid's one.
I'm telling you, there's
It looks better. It's painted.
There's no way the AAA Tag Team Championships cost more than $78 a piece.
Now kids can take home the excitement of the AAA Championship. This belt comes with sleek metallic medallions, a leather-like belt, and adjustable features to fit around the waist of any child 8 years or older.
a leather-like belt.
Leather-like belt.
It's leather-like.
It's Etsy. What do you want from them?
Oh my God.
What exactly is Etsy?
It's a marketplace where people make shit like on their own, like different kind of craft things, and it's like homemade shit for sale.
I was gonna say it's like an online craft fair.
There you go. Perfect.
That's great.
You ever go scrolling through Facebook and you see like the women like just selling shit out of their house? It's kind of like that, except it's like a marketplace.
Gotcha.
Well, there you go. We learned something new.
I did. I never actually knew what Etsy was. So.
Hey, is Ja Rule joining us?
JAH C has not. He's not responded. So
Holla.
We're just gonna go onward.
Carry on, my wayward son.
How do you feel?
How
about
much I love that as their music, by the way.
Yeah.
I love that as their music.
It's no, it's not a wrestling theme. It's a great song, not a wrestling theme.
I think it is. I think it works for them.
100% with you, Tony. 100%.
Matt, what say you?
I kind of like it.
Yeah.
Just because you like the song, you like singing along to it. It's like Judas. Judas is great to sing along to. It's a shitty song.
What?
Judas is not.
Somebody
a shitty
said.
song.
Somebody, and I forget who it was, said it's a great musical piece with overdubbed with shitty karaoke lyrics. Like the music is fantastic, but the lyrics are just terrible. And I said this last week. How do you put your chorus in the first verse of the song before you got to the chorus? It makes no sense.
Maybe that's just where they start the song, right? Or no?
I don't think the chorus is at the beginning of the song.
I don't think it is either.
No, the line of the chorus, Judas in my mind, is in the first verse of the song. That's a big no-no. I'm not even in the music business, and I know that's a no-no.
It's not a no-no if it works.
It doesn't work.
Sure it does.
I think it does. But
and it's not. It's not.
What
you
have
are
I
beautiful
become?
on the inside? You are innocence personified, and I will drag you down and sell you out. Run away. I'm cold like December snow. I've carved out this soul made of stone. I will drag you down and sell you out. Embraced by the darkness, I'm losing the light. Encircled by demons, I fight. What have I become now that I've betrayed everybody I've ever loved?
No, what have I become starts the chorus.
No.
Yes. What have I become starts the chorus.
Kevin
Rowe, you're in the
music
business.
What are you fucking complaining about?
Why do I have Judas by Lady Gaga? See, nobody gives a shit about Fozzy.
That's also what came up for me first. I had to put Fozzy in after.
No, that's not the chorus. The chorus is I'm becoming.
That's not the chorus. What have I become is the chorus. Now that I've betrayed everyone I've ever loved.
The chorus is longer than the fucking lyrics of the song. This song sucks doubly hard now.
As somebody that has been in the music industry, played for many, many years, that would actually be the pre-chorus.
What have I become?
Yeah.
How does that work?
No, I become is not the chorus at all. No chance.
Then what is it?
They use both
of
several
them.
times.
Yeah, see? He doesn't even know what the chorus is. He's got two of them.
Well, now what's the pre-chorus? What's the chorus? Is there a post-chorus?
That's a coda.
There can be.
There you go.
So how do we decide what the pre-chorus is and what the chorus is?
Simple. I'm right and you're wrong.
Quite honestly, it's music. It can be whatever you want it to be.
Yeah.
If people get too fucking mixed up on the titles of it and all that other kind of bullshit, it's music, man. It's art. It's whatever you want it to be.
There you go.
It's art with an F in front of it.
Thanks, you fucking hipster. Way to solve that fucking problem.
You wanted an answer? I got you a fucking answer.
Oh,
right Jesus Christ. Here we go. Yeah, right down the fucking middle.
Stick your Z-Pack up your ass, CM Punk. Kid's all fucking jacked up.
Do you think it'd be more fucking effective if I did?
I don't know. Could you be a little more lively tonight? Jesus Christ.
I'm not ruling it out, man. I am not ruling it
He
out.
comes back with fucking AIDS. He's dying on our
Jesus.
show.
Whoa! How did you know before I did?
Just like he knows about the weather up there.
That's the first thing I go to.
AIDS store?
Yes. Even in the COVID era. I go to COVID first. I go to AIDS.
I took the COVID test. I didn't take the AIDS test.
Did you have the COVID?
Don't have the COVID.
That's good.
Yeah,
it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
All right, so we're gonna me and Kevin are gonna agree that Tony's wrong here.
That's
Kevin
fine. I've
and-
been wrong before.
Handsome Kevin and Tony can dock and fucking sing this song to each other.
I don't want to sing.
Bro,
You wanna dock?
If it'll help you out with that Z-Pack, buddy, come on down.
Thanks, man.
What is a Z-Pack?
It's azithromycin. It's a
I'm not talking to you.
It's an antibiotic. I'm giving you the answer, bro.
I'm talking to the dude who's using one. If I want to know about kids that shit their pants, I'll go to you.
All right, Kevin, tell him the same exact thing that I just said.
Nah, Tony, you handled it, man. I think I'm gonna have you answer more of my questions from here on out. I like it.
Jesus, crimity.
Crimity.
Yeah, what's a crimity?
Don't worry about it. Don't fucking question me.
You're a crimity.
Crimity, don't worry about it. Don't fucking talk to me.
Talk to me all you want. I'm here for you guys.
Where's the guy from the Federal Aviation Administration? I want to thank him for his service again.
After he came here and got what he needed and he pieced out.
Ugh.
That's right.
He just
All right,
needed
so
to
we're
happen
excited
that.
for Wrestle Kingdom.
Well, you guys are.
What? Come on, dude. You're not excited for Kenny Omega, Will Ospreay?
No. Fuck Jay White. Do. Fuck
But
Jay
we all
White.
know. We all know
do.
how that's going. We know Okada's beating him.
Yes. Fantasticals.
Are you not excited for the women's match? The first ever
I know you're not. You can't be.
You're right. I really don't give a shit. But the post-match stuff, if Sasha shows up, I'll be into it. I don't like women's wrestling. I'm trying.
You just don't like it because Kyrie's a pirate. That's why.
She's not a pirate anymore. She's just a chick.
I don't want to be a pirate.
Yeah. What the fuck, dude?
And I did want to watch that. They said that the Suri and Julia had a banger at Stardom the other night, and I want to watch that.
What if she was a butt pirate?
Who?
Kyrie.
Dude, do you know Asian
What a butt
people have
pirate
no
is?
asses?
Yes. What?
They have no ass. The Asians.
It's okay. All right.
It's like a sheet tray.
Oh my
Nothing.
God.
It's like this.
Like a cookie sheet.
Yeah, they got nothing back there.
So, like, what do you grab onto, like, if you're making out with an Asian woman?
Her hair? I don't fucking know.
Her hair.
So Matt, let me ask you this: is this Nakano that's challenging Kyrie? Is this a play, or is it any relation to Bull Nakano, or no?
Tam Nakano has no relation to Bull Nakano.
But is it like an homage? Do we know, or is that just her name?
No, I think
Nakano's like Smith.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's
Or
just
Jones,
a very
something
common
like that.
name in the Japan.
In the Japan, yes.
She's the leader of the Cosmic Angels. Station.
Oh, shit, bro.
How you like me now?
I don't.
Why?
Because I saw something disturbing since we're talking about Japanese wrestling. Why is Maki Ito teaming up with fucking Nick Gage? What is this shit that I saw on my fucking social media?
Wait, you have social media?
Yes, I do. I'm on Facebook, bro.
Not on Twitter.
No, fuck Twitter. Fuck that.
My understanding is that she wants to be in the MDK club.
Are we gonna get Maki Ito at pizza cutters and fucking glass tubes and shit?
Who cares? Are you gonna watch? Who gives a shit?
No, but it's fucking. It's kind of sad though, bro.
Why?
She was because she was on fucking AEW singing her songs like 2 years ago, and now she's gonna be doing slicey, and like I don't know.
But if that's
man.
what she wants to do,
she doesn't know, bro. She needs help.
what do you mean
have to
she
help
doesn't
her.
know.
She
She's
might
an
have been.
adult.
She might have been abducted. We don't know for sure. They might have kidnapped her and brought her here.
Oh, what? Teddy Hart do it?
Probably. Maybe he's like the liaison. That's like the next episode of fucking Teddy Hart Uncovered or whatever it's called.
Look, this girl is 27 years of age. She knows what she's doing.
I don't know, man. I think
She was
she's
in the
aligned with-
music business, and now she's a professional wrestler.
Maybe we should ask her what a pre-chorus is.
Are we reading the chat? Do we see the information we're getting from Kratzo?
What's he saying?
Apparently she pizza cuttered Alley Catch. Well, that's a plus for her.
Okay.
And now she's in an MDK after she won. Wonderful. Fucking way to go, Maki Ito.
Why do you care?
Because I like Maki Ito. I don't want to see her doing this.
You
shit.
like Maki Ito.
I love Maki Ito.
What's your favorite Maki Ito match?
All of them.
You're so full of shit.
How come she doesn't go surprise motherfuckers to everybody anymore?
Because if she does it all the time, it wouldn't be a surprise, would it?
Well, she's not surprising me all the time, but whoever she says it to, she's surprising, right?
So hold on. So out of all the wrestling this week, since we got together at your house for our Christmas show last Monday. Between last Monday and now,
yes,
you didn't watch the NWA.
No, actually, that's not true. I watched a little bit of the NWA. I didn't watch the whole thing, but I watched a little bit of it.
Okay, you didn't watch MLW.
No, fuck no.
All right. No, any AEW this week?
Nope.
Okay. Any WWE?
Yes, I did see highlights of John Cena and fucking Kevin Owens against fake Usi and Big Usi.
Okay. Any New Japan, All Japan, Noah? Any? Oh, did you catch up on your WoW?
No, because WoW. I think the season ended because there was no episode this week. I looked for it and it wasn't there. So
you
unless WoW
watched-
is gone, I think the season might be over, or they were at least on a break maybe for the holiday. I don't know.
So you watched a snippet of the NWA. You saw some clips of balding John Cena, Kevin Owens against the Usos.
Yes. No, it wasn't against the Usos. It was Sami Zayn and the Big Dog.
He's an Uso. He's Uso.
Oh, shut up! He's not an Uso. He's an Us.
And then you saw this on Facebook, just a picture, right? You didn't see, or was it a video?
No, it was a picture. I couldn't stomach to fucking hear him going, "You want to be motherfucking MGK all day?"
And this is what you're going.
Yes, that's what I'm bringing to the table today.
Wow.
And I'm bringing picks because aren't we doing picks tonight for this fucking Wrestle Kingdom thing?
I would love to do Wrestle Kingdom picks.
I thought that's what we were doing. I thought it was part of the gimmick.
I would love to.
I would love to.
We're doing it on the show.
I put it out there in the afternoon, but nobody responded.
I did. I said,
No.
aren't we super overbooked to begin with? And
Yeah,
were
but you
like-
didn't say yes, we'll do it. You just asked if we were super overbooked.
And then you said you were open to suggestions, and I gave suggestions, and you said, okay, that works.
Yeah, I'm good to do whatever.
All right, cool.
This is in my wheelhouse, Wrestle Kingdom, baby. Shit, pen.
You just knock shit over. It's okay.
I didn't knock anything over. I gently threw it. My only concern now with JAH C, right, is because I was very, very particular with Eastern that he maybe calls in 7:30 his time, which would be 8:30 our time.
Oh, no.
Very possible.
So I'm just going to throw that warning out there.
Oh,
But I haven't heard back from him, so who knows?
JAH C.
Maybe he's too busy celebrating his new tag team championship in AAW.
Hey, if you want, I could see if he's here. We could interview
Calvin
JAH
Tankman.
C.
No, I'm good, Tony. Thank you.
He might be here. I don't know. I'll have to check around my.
No, we're good. We can just keep the train a rolling.
You wouldn't want to interview. You wouldn't want to interview JAH C? I mean, look, if he doesn't call in, maybe he makes a personal appearance at my place.
Maybe. You never know.
Fucking
Stranger
never know.
things
He
have
might even be wearing a mask. I'm not sure.
Kate the Great says, pizza cutters are nothing compared to the hardest part of the ring, Tony.
Well, listen, we all know what the hardest part of the ring is and how fucking devastatingly injurious bumps on that part of the ring can be.
Manny Crazzo, GCW has been pretty good the last 2-3 months.
Yeah, I've actually heard that.
Maki Ito, Mike Peterson. Maki Ito is the Bruno Sammartino of the Joshi scene.
Not if she's getting involved with that guy.
What? He is...
What?
Look,
He
dude,
is what?
I'm not a fan either. I don't get it. But I was at the Hammerstein Ballroom, dude. People go fucking nuts for him.
He's not
Yeah.
the face of GCW, bro.
He is 100% the face of
No,
GCW.
he's not. Matt
Nick Gage?
Cardona's the face of the fucking GCW.
Oh, you're just fucking pandering to the group now.
I'm not pandering to the group. That guy's a fucking star, bro.
Well, it might be onto something here.
No. I think Nick Gage is no, I mean, I don't think. I know Nick Gage is the face of GCW.
All right,
You're
you
right.
think he's making good money? Honest question. Do you think he's making good money?
Yes.
Okay, why can't he get that fucking tooth fixed? Seriously, bro, he's got a stump.
This is the hill that
Maybe he
Tony
doesn't
chooses
want
to
to.
die on.
Oh, why?
I don't know. Timothy Thatcher's teeth are all messed up, and he was at the WWE for a couple of years. They didn't have him fix it.
Didn't he have a fucking one of them fucking what do they call them? Plates? What do they call them?
A mouth guard?
No, the fucking when you get the replacement teeth. A bridge. Didn't he have a bridge?
I don't know. He didn't have it in Noah when I watched it this morning. Look, Kerry
Yeah.
Callan.
He has Noah teeth.
Gage entrance was one of the coolest things I've ever experienced live. Lifted off my feet and carried along with the crowd.
I'm sorry they did that to you.
Manny Crazzo, because he's MDK.
Oh yeah, we get
Yeah.
it. MDK all up and down. Sunshiny Wizards. Fuck 'em.
Kate points out Mick Foley's came out of his nose, and I don't know if he replaced it.
No, Mick Foley had a bridge. He has
Taking it to the
fake
bridge.
teeth. Yeah. And then somebody stomped on him in some match, and he never got him replaced.
Nick Gage.
So,
is
yes,
the
I
face of
think
GCW.
I think he's the face of GCW.
Well, great. It's a wonderful face.
I don't get it.
Missing a tooth and fucking has a stump. How do you have a stump for a tooth? Like, what is that? Seriously. Like, if your tooth falls out, there's not a stump left. Like, your tooth is gone.
So I actually know this.
Oh, here we go.
So my front 2 teeth are fake because they got broken out. But it's if it breaks off at a certain point where the root is, you can leave it and it's fine.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing that's exactly what happened.
So my front tooth, half of it is a fake tooth.
Yeah.
That was molded to my actual tooth when I got slammed on the ground at the bar.
Yeah.
Years and years ago. So like half of my tooth is not an actual tooth. It's like a cap of some sort, if you will.
Yeah, but you guys chose to get your teeth fixed.
That's right. And it actually just kind of chipped off again, actually. I get it done.
Did you make an appointment yet?
No.
My dentist retired, so I'm all out of sorts. I got to figure out another place to go to get cleaning.
Why do you give a shit about his teeth? Not Kevin's teeth, Nick Gage's teeth.
Because it's fucking goofy looking, dude.
Who gives a shit? People,
I do. Be presentable. If you're the face of GCW, you got to have a presentable face.
Wait, whoa.
No, you don't. It's
Yes,
fucking
you do.
GCW.
Come on, bro.
That's exactly the point I was about to make, Matt. It's
like what fucking-
GCW.
It's like when ECW was synonymous with Sabu. Sabu was not the fucking. He didn't look like Rob Van Dam.
He had
didn't
all
look
his
like
goddamn
Lance
teeth.
Storm.
Sandman had all his teeth. Shane Douglas, all his teeth. Raven, all his teeth, even though he had a gimpy leg.
It's GCW.
Yeah, whatever.
It's the fucking. It's the we're not supposed to be here. Renegade outlaw wrestling promotion.
There you go. Turnbuckle throwbacks chiming in. Gage is awful. Thank you for
That's
that.
not. But we're not discussing that. We're discussing.
I'll
you
do one
being
better.
like-
His teeth are awful.
Who gives a who watches for his teeth? Nobody watches to see his mouth.
That's why I don't watch, because I don't want to see his teeth.
You want to see somebody's mouth? Go to Mandy Rose's Fan Time.
Dude, she made $1 million before the end of the year.
Good for
Let me,
her.
all right, let me ask you this. Everybody's always like you do you, get out there, make your money, girl, this and that. Do you think like her, not even her in particular, but like women in general, like in wrestling, doing things like this are kind of not, I mean, advancing the ball for women's wrestling? You get what I'm saying? Like everybody for years, for decades have been like, women's wrestling gets no respect. Women's wrestlers are some of the greatest wrestlers in the world. Women's wrestlers deserve, they deserve airtime. They deserve promo time. They deserve TV time. They deserve to main event WrestleMania and fucking Starrcade or whatever the fucking big pay-per-view in AEW is. Like all this shit, right? Do you think it does women's wrestling a disservice when some of the women are getting into that as like a side hustle?
I don't think one has anything to do with the other.
Explain.
I think you can do both. 100% do both.
Well, you can do both, but listen, the argument's not can you do both. The argument is if by doing the extracurriculars, do you affect what the business is?
No, I'll tell you why, Tony. And just from me, because I had no idea that she was doing this. No clue. And I still watched her on NXT and her as the NXT Women's Champion and didn't even notice. So the margin, despite that she made $1 million, I got to believe that the margin and the amount of people that knew she was doing this is so marginal and so slim that it has no impact on the advancement of women's wrestling, which at this point is so far from what it was 10 years ago that I don't think anything could slow it down. And I don't think there's anything wrong with what she was doing. Now, granted, I haven't seen everything, so I don't know if there's anything like, but
I don't think there's anything. Look, I think she was presented on NXT as a sex symbol.
Yes.
Right. And we've heard that like when they let go of Ember Moon, they were one of the reasons she was upset was because they wanted her to be sexier. Right. So if you are being portrayed as a sex symbol, she's just getting the most out of it, right?
I agree.
But do you don't think that affects anything with the women's movement in professional wrestling?
No, I think the women have made their movement, and I think they're just as good as the men, and just they're there. I mean, obviously everything can improve, but I feel like they're where they need to be in terms of, listen, the main event in WrestleMania. So I don't think Mandy Rose, posing risque photos on a site that I never even heard of is going to affect her performance when she eventually got put up to the main roster. Now, other people feel differently. So and those people are WWE. So
I also think when you talk about women's wrestling, you are talking about Charlotte and Becky and Bailey and Bianca Belair and Alexa Bliss.
Mandy's right there.
I don't think people see her in that light.
Well, because she's on NXT, but I think like if she was brought up to the main roster, maybe not talent wise, might not have the talent wise, but I think if you put her in the ring with Bailey, put her in the ring with Bianca, put her in the ring with Charlotte and Becky, she can hang with them.
Sure.
I think.
But would you get a good match if you put her in the ring with, like, I don't know,
Ronda?
Yeah. Would you? Probably not, right?
Nope.
Maybe not. Maybe not. That's tough. That's tough. That's a tough question, actually. I don't know. I don't know the answer.
So I'm going to say, Tony, no, I don't think so, because I think when you think women's wrestling, I don't think Mandy Rose is. I don't think she's one of the women you associate with the women's wrestling movement, and it's also 2023, and people seem to be the younger crowd. They seem to be a lot more open to the idea of like OnlyFans and whatever this fan thing is.
Yeah, and I know she was on NXT, but they were like a pretty freaking big deal on it. And Toxic Attraction was a big deal on NXT. So like I wasn't watching religiously, but I would check in every now and then, and they were a pretty big deal. So if they were on the main roster, they would be pushed heavily. So like, but I'm with Matt overall. Like I don't think that it hurts the women's revolution, quote unquote, to have them do this on the side at all.
Okay, fair enough.
Do you, Tony, think it hurts?
Well, I mean, she doesn't have a job with the E anymore. Maybe they're concerned about it hurting. I would think that if you were into the wrestling business, what's the big push? It's not so much being sexy as being portrayed as an object. You can go out there, you can be sexy, you can put on your look. But if you start doing stuff like this, like something inside me just says like, now she's just some girl who gets naked on the internet. You know what I'm saying? And that may not necessarily be everyone's perspective, but it's out there,
So wait, Tony, let me track back and ask you a question, because maybe I misunderstood the whole question in the first place. Are you asking whether or not her portrayal as a sex symbol on TV hurts the women's revolution?
No. And it's not even so much specifically Mandy Rose. It's like a woman who is on like in a major promotion doing this as a side hustle, getting naked, taking pictures and sending them out to whoever's willing to pay for them.
Okay.
It wasn't particular to Mandy Rose, but let's take it to Matt's point. What if this was, say, Charlotte Flair doing this? What if this was Becky Lynch doing this? Does that make a difference? And it's not in particular for her. I'm talking about women's wrestling generally. Do people see something like that and are they accepting of it? Or does it become a problem where it's kind of like, we've made such a movement and now we're just pieces of meat again. Like, okay. You know what I'm saying?
I do. And so I'm gonna pull up a couple comments here from the chat real quick. Asian Joe's, she can hang with them because she's a good dance partner. She can't carry a match on her own. That's a fair point. I agree with that. But we won't necessarily know that. And then Kerry Callan says that doesn't make her a skilled wrestler. But what we've seen people push that haven't been skilled wrestlers before. So like that's nothing new. Like if you have a good look, you're gonna get pushed. And one more real quick from Kate. Also, that it wasn't that they had sexy photos. It was that it had gotten a little like pornographic. Okay, if that's the case, then maybe WWE has a case there. If it got pornographic,
but like we've been through all that again. My whole thing was, does it affect women's wrestling as a whole when there's a few of them that are in the business that do stuff like this? And I'm not talking about like, she's posing for her autograph picture and she's looking over her shoulder and like her hiney showing, like, that's a sexy picture. I think we could all see the difference between that and like hey, you could pay $20 and see my punana and all this other stuff.
Yeah, but
You
I
know what
don't
I'm
think
saying?
that's what she's offering people.
It's not her. I'm talking about in general.
But in general, are wrestlers doing that?
People are going to push look, if you're if you're in any line of work and you see that this woman is an attractive woman and she just made a fucking $1 million by showing on through this fan site where she's making risque photos and maybe she shows a nipple, maybe it looks like her vagina is eating her underwear, she's giving you it, she's rating your ding dong, whatever, right?
What?
Whoa! She's rating dicks.
She's rating. You're sending people are sending dick pics to her, and she's rating them.
I believe that was an option of something that she would do.
Huh.
Yeah, all right.
And she is not the first. There are many out there. I want to say Tammy was doing it too. And there's, I'm sure if you dive deep in the OnlyFans hole, you can find people doing a lot more for a lot less.
All right. But I guess just to tie it back to Tony's original question, that no, I don't think it has anything to do with how women are portrayed in wrestling.
No, because we saw all the women, the WWE chicks and Playboy, and that didn't set them back. It's what you
wait. You don't think that set them back even a little bit? What did we get from the time of Sunny and Sable all the way up to like the Divas Revolution? We got fucking chicks wrestling in mud and Jello. We got fucking Downtown Bruno as a women's champion. You don't think that set that back at all?
No, that did. That did
I don't
nothing.
think that had, but I don't think that had anything to do with the Playboy. That's just shitty booking.
Yeah.
And that's someone who thinks like, oh, we have these sexy women. Like, let's not waste time and train them to wrestle. Let's just use them as objects because we need that filler in between, this match and the main event. Let's have them do a fucking pillow fight.
Okay, so but we went through all that, the mud wrestling, the Jello wrestling, whatever else they fucking did, the lingerie pillow fights at WrestleMania. Let's remember that one. Then we get to a point where Lita and Trish step out of this. They start having good matches. People are clamoring for the two of them. They're the two hottest women in wrestling probably since Sunny and Sable. Then we get to the point where it's like the Bella twins give Divas a chance. We're going to get this and this and this and that. And we've come so far away from that. And then, hey, somebody's making money selling pictures of themselves online. Don't you think it's like a big step back?
No, I don't think it has anything to do with the other.
Okay, fair enough. We can move on. That's fine.
No, it's a very, very good question. And it's an interesting conversation piece. And the chat is blowing up with everyone's opinions, and it's fantastic, but I don't think it hurts it.
No.
Okay, fair enough.
Look, she's no longer with the company, right?
Yeah.
So it's not like she's on NXT now every week, and people are like, "That's the girl who's showing us what she had for lunch yesterday on her fan time." Not in a traditional way.
I gotcha. I understood.
It's just another avenue for them to make money. And look, now she doesn't have to take bumps. Now eventually the bloom is going to fall off the rose and she's going to go back to wrestling. But, fucking reach for that brass ring, whatever you want to call it. Make your millions while you can, I guess.
Yeah. Invest it.
Fair enough.
Only so many pictures, unless she takes it like to an extreme and it turns into like an issue of swank.
Swank. I haven't heard that fucking word in like 30 years.
What is swank?
It was one of those old pornos you would find in the woods, like that's been rained on. Somebody tried to hide it under leaves.
There's an actual name for that? That's swank?
Yes. No, swank was one of the magazines that you would find.
Oh.
No. And the name of the episode is That Swank.
I thought you meant like any porn that you found in the woods. There was like a general term that's called swank.
No, it's like one of those magazines that like you would find like when you were a kid, like you go off in the woods, you go like playing manhunt or like just whatever, fucking with GI Joes and stuff, and then oh shit, look at this, and you'd uncover like just a treasure trove of like porn that somebody hid there.
Okay, I thought that was
here. Yeah, you hear from somebody else like there's a nudie magazine hidden in the woods.
Yes. Tony, we lost you.
We lost you, Tony. No audio.
No audio.
No ears.
No ears, he dunk.
Nope.
Yeah, he's
Nothing,
gone.
buddy. Nothing. Nada.
Dunzo Magunzo.
Nada come lately.
God, that's Swank, huh?
Yeah, Swank is like a really like raunchy, like gross,
Interesting.
like
39 years old. Still can learn some every day.
That's what we're here for. Great conversation piece. So many people in chatting it up. Thank you so much. Kate Kratzo, Carrie Cowling, Asian Joe, Ronnie bopped in. That's 2 weeks in a row. Phil Rhea, fucking Asian Joe, Mike Peterson. We're having a ball here. Ryan Sullivan's back. He's unbanned from the YouTube, so he's having a good time. We don't know what happened to Tony. Maybe let's take this time, gentlemen, and do some Patreon reads. Tony's going to figure out his audio. I'll do some Patreon reads, and then we'll move onward with this episode. Tony dropped out. I'm going to go full screen, gentlemen. Oh, thank you. All right, that's Handsome Kevin. He's feeling a little under the weather. There we go. This is mid Matt. I don't know what you guys call me. But if you are enjoying the Shining Wizards Wrestling Podcast and you want to support the show, you can do so for as little as $1. Yes, $1 a month. You can head over to our Patreon. It is patreon.com/Wizards Podcast. And as little as $1 a month, you can support the show. And that support gets you a mention every week on the show. $3 a month, you get our bonus content. You heard it earlier in the show. Kevin is recording a watch-along from a SmackDown Royal Rumble. Tony just did a watch-along with his son of a wrestling match, because that's what we watch along. I'm working on something big. Very excited about it for the Patreon. So you get that at $3 level. $5 a month, we will promote your social media, your website, whatever you have, as long as it is not something, outrageous, disgusting, insensitive, racist, all that good stuff. And then $10 a month. Oh my God, it's that time. It is the first of the month. Get up, get up, get up. It's the first of the month. We're going to stick our little mitts in here, right? $10 a month. You get to be a part of the Shining Wizards Wrestling Podcast show. You can do a Can You Beat That? You can go down the aisle. You can pick the Wizards Rewind. You can sit in for a guest interview. Matt Garifo won last month, so we have to set that up for this month. But for February, who's going to join the show? Who's going to join the show? Oh, so many names. Let's see. If somebody already did the show, I'm not going to do it again. All right, you already did the show, so you're out. All right. It was meant to be. Kevin's not even here for it. Mr. William Mercier Jr. He will be joining the Wizards in February. William Mercier, I'm going to be reaching out to you, and we're going to set something up for February, brother. That's it. $10 a month. You can be a part of the show. So William Mercier Jr. is going to be part of the show in February. Matt Garifo is going to be a part of the show in January. Handsome Kevin was part of the show all of December. He's a special occasion. David Henry Bauer III, we did a Wizards Rewind with him a couple weeks ago. Ryan Sullivan sat in on an interview. Very exciting things we're doing at the Wizards. So please check us out. At this time, I'm going to thank those that support us. Kathy Hummer, the queen of the Shining Wizards. Manny Kratzo, the king of the Shining Wizards. Danny Rusinello, at not Danny Russ on the Twitter machine. Anthony Rusinello. Sean Callejo. Kate, the great Hensler. She's Kate H in the chat. She's at Miss Kate Fabe on the Twitter machine. She's doing the Mark Order podcast on Wednesdays. She's doing Sour Graps on Tuesdays. She's doing Fightful SmackDown Rampage post show on Fridays. Check her out. Support her. We got Matt Garifo at WhoDatMatt81. Big win for his Saints yesterday down in Philadelphia. Christine Friesendorf. Mark Parloni. Happy birthday, Mark. Thomas Cops, the Motspock at High Five Tom on the Twitter machine. Marking Out, Ring of Honor Revelry is his podcast. Michael Hammond, Matthew Birch, Braden Bergen at Enfuego30 on the Twitter machine. He's our number one fan from Iowa, which is pretty cool. Brendan Haney at Irish Misfit on the Twitter machine. Ryan Schlong at Mark Order Pod every Wednesday night. Asian Joe, Mike Peterson at LOL Mike Peterson. We got a new one. Bon Beasley, thank you for becoming a brand new Patreon supporter. We appreciate it. My dear good friend Kieran, that I do the Bread Club with. the Daily Smark at the Daily Smark on the Twitter, dailysmark.com. They help you find the latest wrestling news along with up to the minute daily podcast. Don't forget, we deliver YouTube videos to keep you in the loop. Not in the Rogue, but Kevin Rogue at Year of Pod, at JJ Rogue Means, at TOTS Pod is a great supporter of the Shining Wizards, and he's a part of our family. And last, but certainly not least, he's on the Twitter machine at W Mercier Jr. And Kevin, you were taking a little break ski. William Mercier, winner of our February Shining Wizards gimmick. So he will be joining the show in some capacity in February.
Oh, baby.
The one, the only William Mercier Jr.
Lives are gonna be in William Mercier's hands. You know what I mean?
Kevin, I know what you mean. And you know what's funny, Kevin? I don't think I got to tell you this last week. When me and Phil went up to Tommy's place, he was playing old wrestling videos, and there was a Waylon Mercy promo that played.
Promo.
While we were in the store.
Vignette or promo?
Vignette, excuse me.
Yes, because his vignettes were great. God. Love good
right, Tony,
Mercy.
are you back?
Yeah, am I back? You hear me?
Yeah, you're
All
back.
right, cool. Yeah, I don't know what happened. The mic went off. I just restarted the browser and we're good.
All right. We are all back in the house.
That's right.
Everyone's looking very handsome.
That's right.
Kevin, how you feeling over there, buddy?
Feeling great.
You sound good.
Thanks, man. It's I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. It's I got enough drugs in me now to get myself arrested if I drive. So flying.
What is the pre-bedtime medicine you're gonna take that's gonna help you sleep?
Oh, I'm going to take a little bit of melatonin. I'm going to take a little ZQuil. I'm going to take a little NyQuil, and I'm going to take a little gummy. And I'll see you Friday, motherfucker.
It sounds like a lot there. I don't know if you should be mixing the ZQuil and the NyQuil.
Hey, man, when I used to, years ago when I was in hotel management, when I'd run overnights, I'd get home. It was a little glass of whiskey, a little melatonin, and some ZQuil. And you could feel your body slow down and go to bed.
Wow.
All right.
Wow.
I do the Mucinex when I am under the weather, and that shit fucks me up.
Yeah. It's fantastic.
I don't like it. I don't, because I wake up in the morning and I feel like foggy.
Yeah, I hear that. I feel a little foggy.
Did any of you fellas watch Dynamite Wednesday night?
Sure did.
Oh, yeah.
What'd you guys think? I thought it was a strong show. I popped into the Mark Order podcast in my pajamas. I don't know if you guys are watching the Mark Order podcast, but you should. I just want to say Happy New Year to those guys. Then post-podcast, I got to watch the show. Strong way for the AEW to end the year.
It was good stuff, man. Did you ever notice this, though, Matt? Like, I'm talking about, like, the Samoa Joe Wardlow match at the end. I know we'll get to, like, everything. First of all, the Bryan Danielson Ethan Page match was freaking awesome. So if you watch anything from Dynamite, watch Bryan Danielson and Ethan Page.
Oh, yeah.
Shit was fire.
I thought the trios match was really good, too.
Yeah, the Falls Count Anywhere match. Yeah, and it started off hot in the back, which is really fun and unique. And they did a whole lot of stuff. And then with the I love when they do like the tap out, but it doesn't happen because the pinfall happens first, sort of deal. Like that's always fun and entertaining. But did you ever notice this though, Matt? Like I've noticed this like the last few times, like when Hook came out to like quote unquote save Jungle Boy, or Jungle Boy came out and quote unquote saved Hook, or when Darby Allin returned to go after Samoa Joe. It's like after like the guy's already been totally beating the shit out of. Like, have you noticed that? Like, is that just me nitpicking on stuff? Like when Hook came out to save like Jungle Boy had already been chokeslammed. Like when,
I mean,
like when
a lot of you got to go from the back to the front. A lot happens in that time.
Wardlow already got his haircut. Like, Wardlow already got his haircut, and then Darby Allin comes out.
You got to get that. You got to get that heat, man. They stole your idea, Tony, for Bianca Belair. They use it on Wardlow.
Fantastic.
They cut Samoa Joe cut his ponytail.
What are you doing over there?
Great. Like he's eating peanut butter cookies. You eating peanut butter cookies?
Pony. I'm a pony. Cut my ponytail. Woo.
No,
So he had his power in his ponytail. Was that it?
no, but they cut it, so that's
Why?
pretty heelish. What do you mean? Why? Why not? What do you mean? You got a ponytail?
How
Cut the
long was
shit.
Wardlow's ponytail? He had one of them bitch 890s like corporate men ponytails where it was like 3 inches on the back of his head, wasn't it?
No, it was longer than that.
Oh, come on now. 4 inches. All right, great.
Maybe
Trying
a
to sneak an
sixer.
inch on me?
Maybe a sixer.
A sixer? Really?
See if I can find a picture of Wardlow's hair.
No,
It's
geez.
not super long.
This is what we come
At
to.
all.
It's long. First of all, don't. This is what we come to. Okay, you
Cutting
He-
Wardlow's fucking ponytail.
look. He has like a good-looking man bun there.
Man bun. That was the word I was looking for.
It's enough to when you cut it.
Then you can't put it in a man bun anymore? No shit.
No, but the effect is there. You know what? You fucking fuck. You fucking asshole.
Great. Tell me more about the greatest fucking episode of Dynamite.
You know what? I
ever.
cut your fucking hair, but it's already been done. You dick.
Yeah, I got a fucking bald spot. I used to have luxuriously long, beautiful hair. What do you want me to do? I'm old.
Whose bald spot is worse, yours or John Cena's?
You know what? These motherfuckers making fun of John Cena, but John Cena's popping some fucking ratings for SmackDown, and he does a fucking great job on that Peacemaker show, showing my age. Jesus Christ.
Talk about Ric Flair and Ricky Steamboat.
Holy shit! Yeah, right. Good for Ricky Steamboat.
Yeah, good. He tried to protect the business, and everybody shit on him.
Oh,
Fucking poor
so
guy.
I just gotta. I want to rewind just a second here because I have to
We're
cover
going
a
off the
couple
rails.
things that Tony said here. Okay, you who are constantly saying disparaging things about Chris Jericho's body, Nick Gage's teeth, Tay Conte's fat ass. Now you want people
I
to
didn't
lay
call
off
her a fat ass, though.
want
Let's be clear.
John Cena. People to lay off John Cena's bald spot. Is this where
John
is this
Cena epitomizes
personal?
everything that's great about professional wrestling, so he gets a pass. Balding fuck he is.
I just need to know where the line is.
You know why? Because while he's doing this, like he's fucking, the wind is going on the back of his head, is blowing all his hair out. Doo, 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 doo.
You know what it's from? He's wearing those fucking hats all the time, man.
Well, he's an idiot. That's why.
He's not an idiot. That was part of his aura.
His aura.
This ball cap
Character.
aura.
Yes.
Yeah,
You can't
that's
see
what
me
he-
gimmick.
what
Reminds
is
me of the
John Cena. You got the hat and the colorful shirt and the jorts and the armbands.
Should I stop wearing hats?
That's up to you. I mean, I'm sure there's something with genetics too. I think I have.
No,
like, something.
Kevin's never gonna lose his hair. He's just been blessed.
From your lips to God's ears.
Both Kevins have very luxurious flowing hair.
It's ridiculous. There's
Thank
so
you very
many
much.
people I know who have worn baseball caps their entire lives, and their fucking head of hair is gorgeous.
I'm not a
Into
fucking
their 60s and 70s.
not a
It's
hair doctor.
ridiculous.
I don't fucking know. Stress,
Gastroenterologist.
lifting heavy weights all day. Maybe his hair falls out when he fucking pushes too hard.
If that was the case, I'd be completely bald for 10 years now. Pushing too hard. Nothing really.
I didn't know.
I just am fascinated by what you know. I think if it was any other dude with a bald spot, you'd be on them.
All right, give me a dude with a bald spot, and let's see if I can.
Arn Anderson.
No, Arn Anderson's always been bald though. That was his look.
Okay,
He
so
he's had that comb over since he was like 14, I think.
but when you first noticed it,
No, because I noticed it right away, even as a kid watching fucking
and you
wrestling.
accepted it. Okay.
Yeah, because that was part of his look.
What about AJ Styles had one for a little while before he grew his hair out, like really long, and now it just covers it up.
Shawn Michaels looked like a fucking idiot when he started shaving his head because he had a bald spot.
God, this is.
I mean, look, it's Shawn Michaels. He's a fucking legend, but geez, what the? Oh, that was a poor decision.
Karma's gonna come and kick us all in the ass at some point.
Karma's coming, baby.
I mean, I think at this point, if it hasn't already, I think we're good. Outside of fucking sick boy up there,
Yeah, part of Raven's flock.
he's the first one to go, the newest one. Karma got him first.
Let's see. Who else in wrestling had a bald spot that affected them?
I don't know. I just think it's weird that Tony picks on all this weird shit. What are you eating?
And now I'm eating a cookie.
What were you eating
I had some
before?
overnight oats before. They were fantastic. They were left over from breakfast, so I wanted to supplement my new diet. And my wife, bless her heart, she baked chocolate chip cookies yesterday, so I couldn't disappoint her by leaving them up there on the plate.
So
Your new
overnight
diet?
oats.
What's your new diet?
No, I don't know. We just decided, me and my kid, we made some overnight oats last night. Put
Okay.
some bananas in there, put some peanut butter, got the fucking oats going with the milk. It's fucking.
Oh, maybe you both,
fantastic.
don't know why you're shitting your pants uncontrollably.
No, because the oats they bind you up, bro.
Clearly, it's not working.
No, it's working for me.
It ain't working for your kid. You sure he's eating them?
Eating?
Fucking check under his bed. He's just throwing them under there. Kerry Calling says Jericho has a balding spot.
Yeah, but he's like 50. We got to give him a pass.
So Cena.
I give everybody I don't have a problem with any of this. Tony hates everybody. He hates Nick Gage's teeth. He hates Jericho's flabby body. He hates John Cena's bald head.
Kofi tits?
No, Kofi tits he's got a problem with. We found out why he's got those, though.
Yeah.
The
Kofi
Big Show
tits.
fucking caved his chest in. He never got him fixed.
Then what's Scott Steiner's excuse?
I mean, if you're going to keep taking the juice, you got to keep taking the juice, brother.
Too many visits to Annie Ball's house.
Who?
Annie Ball.
Who's Annie
Tony-
Ball?
Anabolic.
Anabolic steroids. I got there. I
Tony
didn't
Khan,
acknowledge
they're
it,
not
but
all
I got
these
there.
people.
Are you drinking water from a puddle? What the fuck is that?
It's mud. This is what I eat with my oats. It's mud and oats. There you go.
Jumping fucking Jesus.
The lesser known musical duo Mud and Oats.
It's a radical diet, brother.
You can't have like snack time after the show.
No, because I gotta go sleepy time. I wake up
It's 9
early.
o'clock
Bro.
when we end the show. You got to go to bed at 9 o'clock.
Yeah. I take my evening constitutional and then I go to bed.
I'm sorry, what?
Dude,
I
how
take
often
my
do you
evening
shit?
constitutional. What? It's like maybe 15 minutes. All these oats I'm eating today, might be a little longer.
Question?
Yep.
What is an evening constitutional?
A shit.
Oh, okay.
A constitutional is kind of like a break away from like your normal routine.
So shitting is not in your normal routine.
No, I mean it's like my chance to be away from it all. You know, spend
Sitting
a
in
little
the
time.
toilet is not in his normal routine.
Well played, sir. Well played. God damn, that was a good one.
So Tony, you're I'm gonna bring it all together here. So Tony not excited about anything involving Chris Jericho. Kevin not excited about anything involving Ricky Starks. Two worlds collide on Wednesday.
That's not true. I don't think that's
they're making a big deal about this, Kevin. Do you feel like this is main event caliber TV? Ricky Starks, Chris Jericho.
Yes, I do. For AEW compared to some of the main events that they've put on, this is 100% main event. Ricky Starks is a good wrestler, and he's a star. I don't know if I don't think he'll main event a pay-per-view, but he can main event a Dynamite with Jericho any day. He can main event a Dynamite with MJF. He can main event a Dynamite with anyone.
Jericho's wrestling Ricky Starks?
Yes.
Yes, because Ricky Starks denied joining the Jericho Appreciation Society and called him a jasshole.
We'll also be getting the Acclaimed against Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal for the AEW
fuck
tag
me
titles.
running. I can't wait for this horse shit.
I love it. I love it.
You
remember when all the AEW faithful from that show that's on Wednesday was like, hey, Jeff Jarrett would be awesome backstage, but I don't want to see him in the ring. Well, there you go, folks. I hope Wednesday's program is going to be a fucking humdinger, and you guys could talk about what great new tag team champions Jeff Jarrett and fucking Jay Lethal are. Thank you, fuck you, and whatever.
I love it. I'm here for it. I don't know if it's because I like Jeff. I don't know if it's because I'm a nostalgia fiend. I love it. And the Acclaimed rap for them, send you back to the Impact Zone.
Wait a minute. I got to ask you a question. So they were talking shit about Karen Jarrett, and she got all fucking uppity on social media. Do you think they're bringing her in? Because I would fucking pay to see that. That would be awesome.
Dude, I don't know if you're following the news. Karen Jarrett did not stop today, bro. She said Kurt Angle cheated on her with Kelly and
what?
I gotta find it now. Kelly and somebody else.
Wait.
Eve Torres?
No, it was
Alicia Fall.
Dawn Marie.
Oh, Dawn Marie. Wow.
Yeah, she fucking went like nuclear on Twitter today. Karen Jarrett.
Yeah, dude.
Wow. That
Let's
is
see if I can find the
Crazy
tweet.
Town, USA.
Whenever I hear Kelly's name now, I always think of like Clerks 2, Kinky Kelly and the Sexy Stud, the donkey show. I have no idea why. It's probably just because it's the name Kelly.
Because you're Tony. And this is what you do.
Well, all right, fair enough. Well played.
But Max Caster likes to stir the pot.
Yeah, but he didn't say anything terrible there.
Well, the Karen Jarrett thing was a little wasn't expected.
I'm sure Jeff was fine with it.
Yeah.
I'm sure Jeff was absolutely fine with it.
So 20 hours ago, she just got on Twitter and she said, we can start here. My marriage to Kurt was long over before Jeff and I started seeing each other. We were legally separated at the time Kurt signed with TNA, living in different homes. We got back together, and I tried to get over the affairs, among other things, that went into our marriage, but obviously wasn't able. Funny and sad how all of that has been swept under the rug over all these years. Jeff didn't steal me from anyone. Hashtag Dawn Marie, Kelly, Dean Nezidin, to name a few.
Dean Nezidin. Doesn't sound
I don't know
familiar.
who Dean Nezidin is.
It's definitely not an on-air name. Karen Jarrett, Twitter.
Yeah, so is that who is Dean? I don't know, but she went nuclear, so apparently Kurt Angle was dipping his stick.
Yeah, but why is she bringing this shit up about Kurt Angle now when all this was that based
Kurt Angle has nothing to do with this.
But was that based on what Max Caster said? I didn't think so, right?
I think the diss rap caught the attention of everybody, and apparently Karen Jarrett was very not happy with it. And then obviously Jeff plays it up because it's part of the story angle. But I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why she went nuclear.
Attention.
Oh my God! And Kelly was only like 19. But look, in fairness, she was an exhibitionist, right? I mean,
at first,
right?
At first,
until Balls Mahoney wanted to get up in them guts, and then fucking Mike Knox shut that shit down.
Yeah, when she was in the Land of Extreme.
Fuck yeah, bro. Yo, I'm telling you all right now, from your good pal Uncle Tony, please go out of your way, go to YouTube and search Extreme Expose. Holy shit. If you don't know anything about WWECW's humble beginnings on fucking Sci-Fi Network, you gotta check them shits out, bro. When they're doing them fucking dance routines together, it is fucking terrible and glorious and sexy and rotten all at the same time. So good.
So Carrie Callan chimes in and says that Kelly tweeted that it wasn't true. So there you go. There's that.
Well,
but Tony, to your point, the Extreme and Kelly couldn't dance worth of shit. By the way,
no, but it was so great, dude.
It was good. It was her, Miss Tessmacher. I forget her name in WWE.
Shelly Martinez wasn't part of it though, right?
No, Shelly Martinez was Ariel, the vampire, and it was
she was
Layla
with Kevin Dunn, not Kevin
Thorne, not
Kevin
Brooke Adams is Miss Tessmacher.
Yeah, Brooke Adams. Yeah. So they were the Extreme Expose when
good shit, man.
WCW first started.
Are you saying good shit like good or like so bad it's good?
No, it's good and it's so bad it's good and it's rotten and it's glorious. It's everything.
All the above, man.
It's what's the word? It's awkward and sexy. It's like every like opposites that you can imagine all happening at the same time. It's so fucking wonderful.
You're like wonderful. The nexus of your own universe is what you're saying.
Yes, it's wonderful. It's if Mr. Orndorff was a musical performance on WWECW TV, this would be it. There you go.
Well, keeping in the, we're gonna roll forward here. Karen Jarrett, Jeff Jarrett, Kurt Angle, TNA. We got to talk about Don West.
Yeah,
I didn't see that right away. That stinks.
Yeah, well, he's been sick for a long time too.
Yeah, he's been battling, and unfortunately, he lost his battle with cancer the other night.
Brain cancer, which is God. I don't even know what that would even feel like.
Friday, 59 years old. It was tweeted out by Mike Tenay. And then obviously the wrestling universe had nothing but great things to say about him. And obviously, if you're a fan like Kevin, Kevin jumped in right when Impact started, when it was TNA. And man, Don West he was the guy.
As many know him beforehand from the late night auctions that he used to host.
on the home shopping channel.
Yeah, sports memorabilia. I remember him selling katana swords, like any kind of crazy shit. But always known for two things: Gem Mint 10 and be dialing, people. God damn, Don West. What a character.
So I'll just because I totally freaking adore Don West, but I was never like the biggest fan of his initially because he wasn't a wrestling guy, you know what I mean? But he learned to become a wrestling guy. And once he was a wrestling guy, like there was no one better than Don West on commentary. Like he was in a league of his own on color commentary and his putting over spots and matches and putting over big time moments. No one better than Don West.
He definitely had the energy and he brought that every time he did a broadcast.
It was just so weird. I wonder, like, I probably know this already, but I wonder how they found, like, why they picked him over, like, maybe like a Scott Hudson or like, or Tony Schiavone or,
there's got to be Jeff Jarrett's got to have a story.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say.
There's got to be a great story about that.
Jeff Jarrett's got to be there somewhere.
I probably know it already, but I just can't put my finger on it. But like
Eric is back. I guess he just got a bunch of flights off the ground. He says when Don West joined, he was the celebrity. But I like Eric. I didn't know he worked at that. What do you say?
No, that fucking line really made me laugh.
No, but it's true though, I guess.
He got some flights off the ground.
The flight thing, or that Don West was a celebrity?
That was the flight thing.
Look at Don West was huge at the time. SNL was doing skits about him.
Yeah, man.
Yes, they were doing. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Gem Mint 10 with the fucking coins and the Michael Jordan rookie cards, and oh man, fucking O&A used to do bits about him all the time when in their heyday. He was huge. Yeah. Don West was huge.
He was there for 10 years. That's pretty wild.
Fuck yeah, dude.
That's
And then then Taz took his job, right? And then he went to like more of the marketing side and the merchandising side and stuff like that. I think so. He still worked there even though he wasn't doing commentary.
I think if I remember right, he used to have like the Danny Deals gimmick. Like he would do like the selling the T-shirts and shit to go on TNA shop.
Yeah,
brown bake special.
Yeah, he did it at live shows too. He did it at the pay-per-view I went to. The brown bag special, yeah.
Yeah. So I believe Taz took over once he got let go from WWE, and he joined.
God damn.
Yeah. So RIP Don West, man.
Yeah.
Legend.
So it's a bummer. It's a bummer, man.
Sure is.
You guys ready to go down the aisle?
You want to talk about real quick SmackDown in a nutshell?
Yeah, give it to me, Kev.
I'll do the 3 count for SmackDown. John Cena obviously returned. Teamed up with Kevin Owens, and they defeated. I know we talked about it a little bit. They defeated Roman Reigns and Sami Zayn, teasing a little dissension now between Paul Heyman and Sami Zayn, and Roman Reigns and Sami Zayn.
Homeboy took like Kevin Owens had a mouse on his eye, huh? He took it hard.
And so did and in a match with when Ricochet made a save in the Gunther match, Ricochet fucking nailed Gunther with the fucking chair shot that like. He was supposed to be, like when like you like run to the ring and you swing the chair over the rope, but you're not supposed to hit the guy. Well, he fucking hit Gunther, and it was wicked hard. Like you could like fucking hear it. And I guess to tie it all in together, Ronda Rousey defeated Raquel Rodriguez, but Charlotte made her return to WWE. First time we've seen her since May, and she defeated Ronda Rousey to become the new SmackDown Women's Champion.
Now I gotta ask you, what's the impetus behind this quick title change? Did they do this just to do this because it was like the big SmackDown returning John Cena and all that?
I don't know if Ronda's taking time off again. I don't know. Tony, I don't know the answer to that, but it could be both. It could be her coming back because they wanted to really load this SmackDown up, and they did. This SmackDown was good, and me and Kevin actually were talking about this before the show went on the air. That how loaded of a show this was, and there wasn't that much on it. So like it was really everything that they did was super powerful.
Do you think that they're loading up Ronda Rousey to maybe be like the favorite for the Royal Rumble in a couple of weeks?
I wonder if they're maybe moving her to Raw to maybe challenge Bianca.
So like they'll put her in the Rumble. Maybe she's going to challenge Charlotte. She turns around and challenges Bianca.
Have we seen Bianca Ronda yet?
No, because I think Bianca's been tied up with Sasha Banks, with fucking Oi Oi Girl, and
yeah. Anyone in the chat know if Bianca and Ronda Rousey have ever had a one-on-one? Man, they could have.
That could be the way they're going.
Yeah, I think that might be the way they're going. We can move on though from that because that was SmackDown in a nutshell. Great show. A lot of fun.
I know,
built up some stuff for next week.
Kevin, I'm sorry to cut you off. I know that they were planning. This is what was reported, that they were planning Ronda Becky Lynch for WrestleMania, but now that is off the table.
Well, if Becky Lynch is on Raw, right? I mean, it could still maybe happen.
Would it make any sense at all to just have her and Baszler team up and go for the tag team titles? I think that way you can kind of hide her lacking in the confines of a tag match. Would that make sense? It gives you a little bit more star power when you're in your tag division as well.
Yeah. And the tag team champions are still Dakota Kai and Io Sky. They're still the tag champs, right?
Yeah.
So, those are two heel teams though.
Ronda and Baszler have been like buddy lately, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you know what? Unless they do a hot switch to a face team.
Huh.
I don't know.
What if we get Ronda Baszler versus Sasha and Naomi? What if they're back in the fold?
I think that ship sailed.
I don't know, man. This is a weird time. This is very weird.
She got a lot of fucking money from those Bushido Road people.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Did she?
A lot of money.
Did she sign a contract?
I don't know if it's per appearance.
Or are these just appearance fees?
Is it?
It might be appearance gimmicks, maybe.
Dude, I'll tell you right now. Give me Ronda, Shayna versus Sasha and Naomi. I'll
Did
take
you-
that, baby.
Did you see any of the trademarks that she filed for?
I saw the headlines. I didn't click them.
Okay. Yeah.
She got a
Monet Banks. Banks.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
Money Banks.
Yeah. Clever
I
girl.
get it.
She also owns now Statement Maker. Monet.
Oh, instead of the bank statement, it's going to be the statement maker.
Monet Talks
Oh, like the Rainmaker. Holy shit, she's going to be teaming with Okada.
and Bank Monet.
The Bank Monet.
And people have alleged that maybe her new name is Mercedes Monet.
Why do they just call her Monet Bank?
Didn't we just say that?
No,
I don't know. I don't know what her name's gonna be. I'm gonna have to stay up till the wee hours.
No, I thought you said Bank Monet. Did you say Bank Monet or Monet Bank?
She trademarked all of them in some capacity.
Yeah.
She owns them all. It doesn't matter.
Well, she can't get Monet in the bank, can she?
You're just rehashing a different version of the same freaking joke.
That's what makes it funny.
She doesn't put Y at the end. Sure.
Yeah. What if she put two E's like Monet in the bank?
Go for it. I say go for it.
Fuck yeah.
Look,
What if she likes champagne and she
good.
goes Moet in the bank?
Look, Mandy
Maybe she gets that on
Rose,
OnlyFans, Moet in the bank.
Sasha Banks. Get it while you can, kids. You know, one day you're gonna wake up and
Push
you're
it
gonna look
out
like
the
you're
way.
fucking 45 years old. So take it. Get it now.
Yes, y'all. No.
Oh my God, she takes out the bottle of Monet and they do like the Rainmaker pose where she does this and the camera fucking zooms out. Come on, bro. You
No,
can't
this
see
is
that
so-
shit happening Tuesday
Totally,
night?
I
or-
love your enthusiasm.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I'm gonna try. Look, I'm gonna fight the good fight. I'm gonna try and stay up as long as I can Tuesday night. So follow us on the social media at Wizards Podcast. I'll be live tweeting. You can chat me up. We're gonna have a good time.
Wow.
And if Matt's quiet for an hour, don't do a welfare check. He probably just passed out.
Yeah, no, I just fell asleep, or I decided to call it a night. I gotta, the problem for me
Here's
will
the
be, it will be the after work nap if I can get one in.
What's the usual length of nap for you?
I took like a 45-minute nap on the couch before I did the show today.
That's
Enough?
cool.
Does that energize you?
I felt good.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm here. I didn't come in all groggy looking like Handsome Kevin.
True. It's a very good point.
What?
Well,
dude,
Handsome
you're
Kevin's
fuck-
also sticking fucking antibiotics up his ass. So
I appreciate that Handsome Kevin is here, but he looks like he's struggling.
no, he's fine.
Great.
He still looks handsome.
No,
Thanks,
man,
man.
he's very blotchy.
He's money in the bank. Oh, look at that. Oh, God.
He looks blotchy to me.
Yeah, he's
I'm
definitely
worried
under
about his
some-
well-being. Oh, Nellie's here.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just concerned. I'm concerned for him.
Hey man, I'm gonna make it. Don't worry.
Okay, good.
But if I don't, please have a moment of silence next week for me.
You hear that, Nelly?
What
What are you doing?
Whoa!
Say hello to everybody.
I guess Ja Rule thinks we're on mountain time. Holla, holla.
See how many bridges Tony can burn in one show.
I'm the one that showed up for the show today.
There's only so much I could do. Okay. But I'll be trying to watch live. I'm excited.
All right.
Excited.
That's awesome.
Can't wait.
Good for you.
You want to go down the aisle? Or you want to do
Fuck yeah, I
Wrestle
want to.
Kingdom?
No, I want to go down the aisle.
All right, Tony. Let's go down the aisle. And I'm glad that Kate is in the chat.
Oh, great.
Because she suggested this a couple weeks ago on the social media. So I decided, let's go down the aisle. Let's go back to the 1994 Super J Cup.
Ooh, bitches.
Ooh, bitches. Give it to me, slut.
Wow.
I believe
I can fly. What?
More. Give me more.
I could touch something.
Touch the sky, dickhead.
I'm not singing that song.
Why?
Isn't that guy in
You're
prison
shitting your
for doing
pants.
shit?
You're like, I don't know, a couple days away from peeing on people, so just do it.
I piss on you. It is the remix edition of a song about pissing.
See, that you can do.
That I can do because that's a parody.
Exactly. You don't want to actually give homage to the actual dude. Human trafficking. piece of
Correct
shit.
ding.
That's right.
At
All right,
least
I got
we
the
know
card
you have
up.
something in
Got the
common
card up, Matt.
with Teddy Hart. The Super J, the first of many Super J Cups, took place 1994, April 16th at Sumo Hall in Tokyo, Japan. This was what's this? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12-man tournament to declare the first ever Super J champion.
Look at that.
Your first round matchups. Super Delphin
Fuck yeah.
defeated Shinjiro Otani. Ricky Fuji defeated Negro Casas.
Super Delphin was a great character, a great player in virtual pro wrestling too for the N64. Boom.
He was a good wrestler too.
Yep, that's right.
I was a fan. Jushin Thunder Liger defeated Hayabusa.
Love Hayabusa.
Gato defeated Dean Malenko.
Terrible, terrible booking.
You think so in 1994?
I don't fucking know. It was
Unless I wanna
Malenko.
go to- Yeah, but in 1994.
Terrible booking, Matt.
There was. I'm sorry to cut you off, but this fits down the aisle. For some reason, I saw footage of a match between. It was Owen Hart and when what's his nuts was Pegasus Kid.
Chris Benoit.
Yes, and great match they're watching. And for some reason, Cole and Taz are doing commentary, and they got everybody lined up at ringside. And Dean Malenko was one of the fellas there, and I think it was Taz said, "Yeah, but Dean's not on a knee; he's actually standing up at ringside." And I fucking lost it. It made a fucking Dean Malenko short joke, and I almost fell out of my chair.
Listen, Taz making a short joke about anybody.
Well,
is-
that was the thing. It was
Yeah.
fucking hysterical.
So Dean Malenko in 1994, when this tournament took place, he wasn't even wrestling in ECW.
Right.
So he would later show up in ECW in August and lose in the NWA World Heavyweight Title Tournament to the eventual winner, Shane Douglas. But then his next appearance, he's losing to Dory Funk Jr. in 1994.
In Japan.
No, in ECW.
Well,
Dory Funk's a legend.
yeah, dude.
That's right.
He was in WCW in 1992, Dean Malenko.
Yeah, he was with his brother Joe, wasn't he?
Yes.
They were in one of those gimmick tournaments, right?
They were in the NWA World Tag Team Tournament. In the first round, they lost to the tag team of Ricky Steamboat and Nikita Koloff.
You know who else was in that tournament? Fucking Rocco Rock was in that tournament too. Didn't he play? He was part of some like South African team, wasn't he? Or am I thinking of a different tournament?
Hold on. Give me a second here.
I want to say that the Malenkos had a cup of coffee in WWF too. No, North America Malenko World Championship Wrestling, WCW 1992.
Could have been Boris Malenko.
Could have been Boris Malenko.
Yeah, Ted Petty was in.
They definitely did not.
Ted Petty was in a fucking tournament in WCW back in like. Wait, Ted Petty. What the
Ted
fuck am I
Petty.
doing? Jesus Christ. Rocco Rock. Here we go. Yeah, dude. Where is he?
1990.
Cheetah Kid.
He was Colonel D. Clerk.
Yes.
And they defeated Beast and Kalua at Clash of the Champions 12.
That wasn't part of a tournament, though? I thought they were
It
in
was
a
the
tournament,
Pat
too.
O'Connor Memorial Tournament qualifying match.
There you go.
Sergeant
qualifying.
Kruger was Matt Bourne.
So Matt Bourne and Rocco Rock teamed up together. How crazy.
They beat
Doink the
the
Clown
Beast.
and Rocco Rock.
They beat the Beast, who apparently was also known as Giant Kamala and Giant Kamala 2.
Tony, you might say that like Doink the Clown and Rocco Rock were the first Insane Clown Posse.
Ooh, I like that. I like that. Come on.
That was good. Yeah, he wasn't doing anything in '94. Like he was in the NWA, ECW, and New Japan. He hadn't really sown his oats.
His overnight oats.
So he lost to Gato, who at this time was like a big deal. El Samurai defeated Masayoshi Motegi.
Bless you.
You're welcome. Black Tiger defeated Taka Michinoku in the first round.
Taka lost? Little fucker.
Lost to Black Tiger.
So?
Eddie Guerrero.
All right. Good for him.
Did I say Wild Peg? Did Wild Peg? It looks like Wild Pegasus got a
bye
to the quarterfinals. It looks like.
Yeah, he beat Black Tiger. The great Sasuke also got a bye.
Of course,
he beat El Samurai.
Another great Pro Wrestling 2 player.
Jushin Thunder Liger defeated Ricky Fuji.
Fucking Ricky Fuji. That's Master Fuji's young son.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
It's Little Ricky.
It's not.
Little Ricky Fuji.
It's not his son.
It's Ricky Fuji, bro.
Mr. Fuji's real name wasn't even Fuji.
Yeah, it was.
No,
Don't look it up. I know what I'm talking about.
It was
I'm
D'Agostino.
going to look it up right now.
It was probably like Joe Scarpa.
Mr. Fuji was Harry Masayoshi Fujiwara.
See, it's Fuji. There you go. Oh, he invented the Fujiwara armbar.
Oh boy,
you're an asshole.
I know I am.
He was at one time. He wrestled at Mr. Fujiwara, Shintaro Fuji.
There you go.
And Mr. Fuji.
Yeah,
but he's no relation to Ricky Fuji.
Come on, it's his cousin.
I don't think he's related to Ricky. No, Ricky Fuji's fucking just as old as he is.
They're brothers then.
They're not brothers.
They could still be cousins and be the same age, Tony.
Yeah, they could be cousins.
You have to change the relation.
Wow,
his Twitter is SexyStorm6960.
Wait. Ricky Fuji has a Twitter sexy sticks. What is it?
Sexy Storm. Yeah, Sexy Storm 6960.
Of course he does.
Rock and roll baby, then a bunch of Japanese words.
Well, see you later.
Oh no, that's it. That's it. And that was down the aisle. Talking about Super J Cup 1994.
Wow, he tried to close the wrong window. All right. Oh, here we go.
Device is not connected. Shining Wizards Matt has left the building.
What happened?
What did you click?
What did you do?
I'm not even touching this. I'm over here looking at Ricky Fuji's Twitter.
Are you on Ricky Fuji's OnlyFans?
No, I'm on his Twitter. Okay, I translated it from Japanese Google. Rock and roll baby, 35th year since debut. I also do live performances with the vocals of the bands Nihotu, Heavyweighters, and Rock Warriors. Recently, a band called Osho Electric Explosion was formed, but disbanded after Osho withdrew.
So Ricky Fuji is the Chris Jericho of Japan.
Yeah, dude, he's still wrestling. Check him out.
Fuck
He
yeah,
looks like
dude.
Chris Jericho.
Dude, imagine like going
No,
to, like,
wait, Ricky
a
Fuji.
dive bar in Japan, and then Ricky Fuji is like fucking the lead singer of the fucking.
Bro, it's Jericho.
I was gonna say, are you sure it's not Jericho?
Dude, it's Chris Jericho.
That's Lionheart Ricky Fuji.
Dude, Google Ricky Fuji. He looks like a cross between Chris Jericho and fucking Ricky Morton.
Ricky
Right?
Fuji.
Dude, he's got the Canadian knee pads on. His knee pads have the Canadian flag on them.
God bless him.
Masanori Morimura.
What about him?
That's his name. He's
Ricky
57.
Fuji?
Yeah, he's from Chiba, Japan. The
right.
city's so nice they named it twice.
Dude, Mr. Fuji's from Honolulu, Hawaii. They're not
Of course he
related.
is. Nah, because he moved. They were separated at birth.
Chiba must be like the New
Now they're
York, New York.
twins.
Oh, fuck, dude. This is why I hate going down the aisle sometimes. Ricky Fuji underwent surgery for a stroke on September 7th. Left side of his body is paralyzed.
September 7th of what year?
Dude, 2022.
Oh, no.
Fuck, man.
You made fun of a crippled person. Hope
I
you're
didn't
happy.
make fun of him. He looks like Jericho. That's a compliment.
Well, let's see when that tweet was from.
Not according to you. Not I've listened to the show.
Dude, that tweet was from fucking 10 hours ago.
What tweet?
The one with him in the ring.
Bro, he's the fucking quickest stroke recovery person I've ever known because he's fucking Ricky Fuji.
Because Ricky Fuji's doing Ricky Fuji shit. He's still wrestling.
Oh, he had surgery. It was successful for a cerebral angiography. I have no idea what that is.
Now he just looks like fucking Lopan.
Listen, we're talking about the lead singer of Chiba here.
He wants girl with green eye.
It's like Jack Burton always said.
Ah, fucking Jack Burton, you son of a bitch. All right, where was I in this Super J Cup? Jushin Thunder Liger beat Ricky Fuji.
Poor guy. He was paralyzed. Of course he lost.
Not in 1994. He was
His
an
spirit-
innovator.
His spirit was paralyzed.
Your spirit is paralyzed.
Oh, you ain't
I hate the
kidding.
word.
Gato defeated the Super Delfin. So
How
you're-
does Gato win 2 rounds?
Dude, Gato. Dude, 1994 Gato was a
Yeah.
force to be reckoned with.
Well,
Cool him, Matt.
2022
Cool him.
Gato leaves a lot to be desired.
Don't you dare disrespect the heater.
The heater.
He's not the heater.
He's the cheater.
He's a face now. No.
He's the.
Oh no, he's the heater.
Yeah.
He's master heater.
He's good now, is what you're saying? Like
No,
Bob Backlund and Hogan? He's good now?
Jado is good.
He's changed his ways, Kevin.
Jado has changed his ways. Jado is now with Tamatanga.
Tonga.
But Gato, master heater. He is a bad guy.
Right.
Dude, he was crushing it in 1994. He was doing War. He was doing FMW. He was doing no, he wasn't doing FMW. What is that?
Noah?
No,
No,
it wasn't
no.
around until 2000.
No.
No, he did FMW. He had one match in FMW.
War
was
was
big- Big
Otani's
Titan.
promotion, right? Or no, what's his name? Tenru. No.
He wrestled Big Titan?
It was no, he teamed with Big Titan, the Gladiator, and they no.
Wait.
Sorry.
Big Titan and the Gladiator?
Here, check
That's
this
fake
out.
Diesel and Mike Awesome. A
Yes,
fake
and Ricky
Razor.
Fuji.
Oh boy.
And Rick, so the team of Big Titan, Ricky Fuji, and the Gladiator defeated Gato, Hiramochi Fuyuki, and Jado.
Well, Fuyuki too.
That's 1994. War, wrestling, and romance. Never made any
Fucking fake Razor Ramon, Ricky Fuji, and fucking Mike Awesome as a 6-man.
Walk into a bar.
That's fucking amazing.
Dude, how about 1994? This is a war show. Gato and Hiromichi Fuyaki
Oh yeah.
lose to Tenru and Bob Backlund.
1994, you said? So I feel
Oh,
like
shit, this is
WWE was
crazy.
doing a lot of stuff with War in 1994.
That's crazy, Bob Backlund.
Oh my God, he's on a whole tour. Dude, he's in. Check out this 6-man. Jado, Fuyuki, and Jado defeat Aki Oni, Bob Backlund, and Scott Putski.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Scott Putski getting his flowers in Japan.
Look at this fucking Bob Backlund and the Ultimo Dragon taking on Gato and Fuyaki.
God, Bob Backlund and the Ultimo Dragon.
Dude, at one point, the War 6-man tag team champions were Bob Backlund, Scott Putski, and the Warlord.
Ah!
Yo, you know how like Ric Flair did his last match and Ricky Steamboat's wrestling his last match? I want someone to put together a tag team match that has Ultimo Dragon and Bob Backlund teaming one last time. Please.
What the fuck, dude? Bob
Please,
Backlund.
someone do it.
See,
War
now
America.
this is down the aisle. What is Bob Backlund doing in 94? Dude, he worked in War in 95 too.
Wait, 94, he won the title back, didn't he?
Yeah, he beat Bret Hart in 94 for the belt and then lost it to Diesel 2 days later. But
I
before
gotta
that, he was
find
there
it.
the entire time.
How about July 1995? Bob Backlund, Jimmy Snuka, and Mil Mascaras
Holy
defeat Hector Garza and the Eliminators.
What in the fuck?
Yo, we got to go down a War rabbit hole, bro.
Wait, was Eastern Championship Wrestling doing shit with War at that point? That kind of
WWE definitely was because Bruce Pritchard and them talk about it a lot on their show.
Let's see, Perry Saturn 95. Perry Saturn was in ECW after his time in War.
Oh, so they weren't even in ECW yet. Okay.
No,
I got to find me some War tapes.
that's crazy shit because he was in War in 94 too.
Maybe Jimmy Snuka's the person that brings them back to the US for ECW. How crazy would that be?
Brother.
I think it was just the relationship.
Gotta help me hide the bodies, brother.
The Eliminators.
So Backlund was in War from August. He did a tour in August. Then he did a tour. He did the tour at the end of August, the end of September.
If you work for War, is it a tour of duty?
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Come on.
Who is top? Bob Backlund defeats Top Gun. Who is Top Gun?
That's fine.
Tom Selleck. Oh, Tom Selleck.
Top
Jesus.
Gun was the Cuban assassin.
Tom Selleck.
I gotta find fucking Bob Backlund in War video footage like yesterday. Dude, he wrestled King Curtis in War.
Was King Curtis still looking like King Curtis, or was he already looking like fucking what's his name at that point?
94. This is probably pre-Dungeon of Doom.
Oh yeah, definitely. Right?
What was? I can tell you right now.
When did Dungeon of Doom form?
1995.
Yeah, so it was pre. But it was close.
Because 94, you're still doing like the Kevin Sullivan Avalanche Butcher stuff.
Well, hold on.
Oh Jesus.
Hold the fucking phone.
Oh no. What do you got?
I read that wrong. Bob Backlund defeated King Curtis Iakea Jr., who was Prince Iakea.
In War.
What the fuck?
What is this good for?
I am so far down the rabbit hole over here.
No, you're down the aisle. Is what you
Prince
are.
Iakea was in War 93, 94, 95, and 96.
Yeah, so people got to stop hating on my man Prince Iakea then, because my man got some reps.
Remember when he became the artist formerly known as Prince Iakea?
One of
he
the
was
most
known as
underrated characters of all time.
a Buddha Din.
A Buddha Din.
Buddha Din.
Yeah.
Is that like
He
a
was in
Gunga
tag
Din?
team match with Big Titan and Shinja.
Shinja Otani?
Shinja was I guess he was an older wrestler.
God, if Phil is still in the chat, Phil, I know you know the answer to this. Find a place for us to watch old War wrestling from the 90s.
Oh, he'll send you the gimmick if he's got one for sure.
Wow,
God.
that's fucking crazy. Bob Backlund in War. That's something I gotta see. All right,
Feel
so
that-
we were down to the final four was Wild Pegasus and Gato, Jushin Thunder Liger, Great Sasuke. Wild Pegasus pins Gato. Sasuke beats Jushin Thunder Liger. So your finals are Wild Pegasus and Great Sasuke. And your winner and first ever J Cup champion was the Wild Pegasus.
Does the murderer struck again?
Chris Benoit.
Yes. Seinfeld reference. Yes,
Wow.
Chris Benoit. Oh, Pegasus wins the Super J Cup. It's pretty cool. That was a good down the aisle.
That was a great down the aisle.
Chris Benoit.
Who's this? Gato, yeah. Wow, that was
Yeah.
fun down the aisle. We got Bob fucking tied it all together. Bob Backlund, Scott Putski.
Big
Like-
Titan.
Yeah, it's like the first down the aisle we did on as a special on YouTube.
The Gladiator.
Mike Awesome.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Big
Fucking
play.
the Eliminators.
Hiding bodies.
Woo! Jimmy Snuka, the Eliminators, and Bob Backlund all in the same
Brother.
match. Brother.
Second rope only, brother.
This isn't I love you. This is like he's putting the horns on you so you don't find the body.
You think
Oh.
so? I just watched the
Probably.
documentary on Dio.
Dio, the Holy Diver?
Yeah, I just watched the documentary on that before I took my nap.
Did he give you the heads up as to Snuka creating the horns?
No, Dio created the horns.
No, Kevin Nash created the horns.
No, stop. You're
Bret Hart. If anyone in wrestling created the horns, it was Bret Hart. Yeah, choke on that.
Yeah, fuckers.
That's not very friendly.
That's not
Friendly
right.
to who?
To you. To us.
Who are we worried about? I ain't worried about nobody.
Just might have pooped my pants there.
Awesome. See? Your
No, I
shit's
didn't.
more entertaining than mine.
I didn't poop my pants.
Poop pants. Poop
I
my
didn't poop my
pants.
pants. We're good.
Nice.
Well, this has been an exceptional show. Do you agree?
Of course.
I do.
Special thanks to our guest tonight, JAH C, for joining us.
Holla, holla.
I will get to the bottom and figure out what happened there. I appreciate Handsome Kevin joining us tonight, even though he's a little under the weather. We appreciate the effort there.
Thanks, babe.
I hope you have the soft tissues for your nose.
I got all kinds of stuff, man.
Dude, go take like a hot shower and then like
Took one before we started.
take another one. You'll feel better.
Don't wash your balls next time, because then you get like a Vicks Vapor Rub thing going. It'll clear out your sinuses.
Nah, man, I got like this ball exfoliator stuff I use.
Alrighty then.
Exfoliator.
Special thanks to Eric Fleischer for making sure those planes were landing safely, the baggages were all checked, and joining us tonight. Thank you for your
Great.
service.
Special thanks to everybody that was in the chat tonight. You gotta watch us live on Monday nights.
Fuck
We
yeah.
jump on here at like 6:55, 6:50. YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, Twitter. The chat is hopping. There's great people in there all night. You don't have to stay for the whole show. You pop in and out. We get it. Life gets busy. Pop in, say hello, weigh in on whatever topic we're talking about. We talked about a lot of great things tonight, so we appreciate everybody joining us live. In podcast form, do yourself a favor. Take a minute, rate, review, wherever you're listening to the podcast, and subscribe. Subscribe to us on whatever platform you're listening to us. Go to our YouTube. Subscribe to our YouTube, Shining Wizards, on the YouTube machine. There's a great selection of bonus content up there, and you can catch up on past shows and our After Dark, which I think we're doing tonight. If everyone's up for it, we're going to do a little top five wrestlers of 2022. Have a nice little conversation about that over on the Wizards post show, available exclusively.
No excuses. Watch it.
Indubitably.
Got gastroenterological.
Gastroenterology.
I'm not here next week.
Aww.
I'll be a Caribbean queen, baby.
Ew.
Nice.
Don't know me. Don't fucking question my life decisions.
Ew.
What's wrong with
You better not run into the Great Muda.
He said some unfavorable things. Let's not let that sully the magic of that last match.
No, not at all. Besides, I think it's a term of endearment over there in Japan.
Yeah, I don't know what their culture is. I don't know what it means.
That's what I mean. Don't be quick to judge people. Maybe he paid him a high compliment by saying that.
Yeah,
Maybe.
so the Shining Wizards will be back next week. Until then, I don't
Goodbye.
know.
Good luck.
Bye-bye.
Good
Whatever.
luck. Have a great week. Hope 2023 you get off on the right foot. And,
Yeah, man.
We'll see you next week.
Merry New Year!
This is a weird outro.
Yeah.
And don't listen on a rant, because the rant doesn't exist anymore.
Thanks for that.
I mean, you could have said that a year ago. No one listened to begin with.
Harsh, bro.
Whatever. Let's get a picture of your boots in the ring.
Yeah, that was silly.
I'll leave my fucking nuts in the ring. In a Gino Caruso ring. To
Oh,
boot.
your long, droopy balls.
Fuck yeah, I wouldn't even have to take my pants down. Just let them hang.
You gotta exfoliate those.
That's what I heard. I heard
Eliminate
it does
those.
wonders.
Keep eating those oats. You're going to have shit all over your balls.
Stop drinking puddle water.
I was doing my